What is up, nerds? How's everyone doing? Are y'all ready for some Civ 6 tonight? We have on the docket one of the most requested games of Civ 6 to play. Now, I know you're wondering, VanBradley, why are we not returning to fastest science game Babylon? I want to, however, no one cares about that game. Everyone cares about the Eleanor game. It's been highly requested. People want to see it. And I want to make sure we can do it before Civ 7. I did not plan on having access to Civ 7. I did not know that was going to be happening. And obviously, it's just a lot of work. So if we're going to carve out some Civ 6 time, I want to make sure that we are doing the things that are requested by the people for our final few Civ 6 games. So I hope that's okay with everyone that we're putting Babylon on the back burner for a moment. If we have time, we'll come back to it. I still want to beat my record. And hey, maybe after like 6 months, we'll get bored of Civ 7. Unlikely. I'm still having fun. I haven't been bored yet, but, you know, it might happen. There's no game that doesn't wear on you eventually. All right. Oh, here's the plan. Here is how we do no domination, Eleanor, domination victory. So in this map, I've turned off all game modes, or all victory conditions, sorry. All victory conditions that you can't even see here. I'm just scrolling for no reason. Come on, BB, get it together. There's no other victory enabled other than domination. You can probably see that here, yeah. And we're leading already. Turn 1 and the game knows what's coming. For those of you who aren't aware of the strats, can you not see me at the moment? What the frick? Brand friendly. Brand friendly, VB. Why can't people see me? I got told in a YouTube comment today that I was cute. People must see the cuteness. What on earth is going on here? What on God's green what? Hello? Why am I so big? Look at that cute face, though. Look at the wave over top of the ear. I'm getting a haircut next week. What is going on? Okay, well, let's make me smaller. No one needed that. All right, is that good? Is that better? Weep. Are we good now? Is that seems better? I don't know what's happening. I have no idea what's happening, everybody. All right, here's the strat. If you play as Eleanor and you use the Court of Love ability, you will push negative loyalty onto the cities around you kind of indefinitely per per artistic resource, per great work. That's the one. This stream is gonna be great. There's great works of writing, there's great works of art, there's a lot of other great works of stuff, and they all make the enemy cities hate themselves and come join us. And then when they join you, they skip the free city steps, so you just kind of get to gobble them up. It's like hungry hippos. I don't know if you've ever seen that. The other cities are the balls, and we're just gobbling up the balls. That's our strategy, gobbling up the balls. If you want to sum up the Eleanor strategy into one sentence, that's what we're doing. And so what's going to happen, we're going to start in a nuclear center here. This is a Pangaea map, so everyone's on the same continent, or this would be more difficult. We're going to start by getting the Oracle, which will give us more great person points to start this snowball. We're going to expand a little bit, but basically what we're going to try and do is have a high concentration of great works in one spot, or 1 or 2, maybe 3 spots kind of in this area. Let the deity AI expand into us, and then we'll begin flipping outwards. As we flip outwards, we'll construct theater squares, and then move our great works to those cities, and loyalty flip outwards. So that's the plan. Is it going to go well? I have no idea. But we're going to try it. So this map seems like a good fit. I wanted it because we got early faith. Early faith is going to be a quicker pantheon so we can get to the Oracle more quickly. We've got a couple of good chops here so we can chop out the Oracle, which is what we need. This strategy is very difficult without the Oracle. And from there, we're kind of just cruising because the AI is pretty bad at getting great writers and great artists and whatnot. So if we can just get a little bit ahead early, that'd be great. Feel free to do this with English Eleanor as well. English Eleanor is just as good at this. There's nothing specific about these abilities other than the wonders. Like, I don't know, because we're not going for tourism or anything. I think you can do this just as easily with English Eleanor. Is a nuke a work of art? We can try it. I mean, we're going to have a lot of science. We're going to have a +5 campus right here. And a plus... You know what's great? You know what's great is I actually know how adjacencies work in this game. In Civ 7, I just put stuff on the map. I don't know what's going on. It's just that, hey, do you want to build this wharf? It'll be +12 food. And I'm like, yeah, I'd love to. Najin 9, AI selected or random? Random AI. Random AI, random city-states, random natural wonders. But the natural wonders, I've used the BBS to give us more of them. So there's more of them on the map. But they're randomized. I didn't really, rig this map too much. I didn't rig the city-states. I didn't rig the civs or anything. We're doing this. We're doing this a little bit vanilla today. I got the game modes on. Anyways, we're just gonna settle a city. That's where all Civ games start. The most exciting part, boom, found city. Patty. That's a good start. We're doing something. Look at that, everybody. Look at that. Game's going. Now, where do we need to get to for this strat? Definitely want holy sites. We're going to want a lot of faith. We're going to go, what is the secret society? Oh my god. I literally have put so much time into Civ 7 this week that I just can't remember anything about Civ 6. We want mining and masonry for these boosts. Oh god, I can't even remember. Whatever, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We're just clicking stuff. I want an early scout. I want the first meats. I want the goodie huts. Boop. No spices. Love a spice. Are we on a double continent? Hey, 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 hey. Giggity, giggity. 2 continents. That's my preferred number of continents. No, Corbacero, it's not Hermetic Order. You disgrace the 32-month VB badge. Void Singers is what I meant. Void Singers. There's a void and it's singing. That's how I'll remember it. All right, well, I'm going to kill this guy in a second when we get Code of Laws. I don't want to cross a river. All right, let's go in. Yo, Brazzy's also got the sick badge. I need more badges. That's what I learned. I need more badges. I don't know how to get more badges. I'm gonna go double scout. Maybe I'll pay someone to make them one day. Oh, Mount Roraima. This is about... Ooh, Hercules would really speed this up. And Hermetic Order. Corbacero, Hermetic Order. You see that? This is about as far as we'd want to go. We want people to come into us and have a high concentration of great works and then expand outwards. I don't think we want more than 4 of our own cities. Chopping out the Oracle is better than going straight grant. So we get this first. Chop out the Oracle to make sure we get it and then go Pingala. We don't go Provision because we're not getting a lot of... What am I trying to say? We're not getting a lot of settlers. So we don't need Provision. Definitely want to go into holy sites pretty quick. Building a quarry seems like a little bit lame. We got 3 chops. But the quarry is a good chop because we're going to put a campus there. Ay, ay, ay. We're going to want a monument pretty quick too for Hercules. Because Hercules is going to give us that early theater square. And that early holy site. And we're definitely going to want to try a golden age. Mogadishu first meet? Hell yeah, brother. First meet Mogadishu. Okay, well, this is bad. Well, we'll kill you with you. We'll kill you with you, and you are not killing anyone yet. Oh, we'll kill you with you. You play Babylon forever. Try and get the bronze working boost. Don't get it, and then you get 3 barbs in your Eleanor game. Sir, it's actually illegal to tell your friends where I live. Signy! And Himiko. Himiko's good. I should have rigged the city-states to be cultural. That would have been smart. Then I could have pretended I was actually good at this game. Like, what? They're all culture city-states? No way. No shot. Cardiff, Mogadishu. Oh, you're super dead. Uh-oh. Oh, and you're just about to tell your homie, too. Oh, shit, man. Sorry. You probably had a family or something as well. Yo, these, what in the city states is this? Faith, hell yeah, we'll take Faith. What a barb camp on the Signy. BBS runs riot.
At his best, man is the
Himiko and Hercules is a great hero draw. I'm not sure if we'll be able to get both, but we'll try. I don't really want to cross a river. Come fight me here. You cross the river. See that Giga Chad play I just made? Because now the barb is going to be like, I don't want this dumb Canadian man to tell me what to do. I'm going to cross the river. Can we also talk about how peaceful it was on TikTok for 6 hours while the Americans weren't there? I don't want to... What? Okay, maybe we'll start by flipping city-states. My favorite thing that happened on TikTok when the Americans were away is that all of the Canadians started posting our own music. Like Canadian music that Americans don't listen to. I was listening to Mariana's Trench for like 4 hours on TikTok, and it was the best time of my life. Because to me, they're an iconic Canadian band. Okay, how are you even spawning more units? Because this seems suspicious. I killed your friend. And you work on a distinct friend messaging system. We're not doing there's no carrier pigeons. He died here. I saw him. Or he yell across a river? He yelled at you across the Seine. That's what happened? Alright. Alright, play those games. Boom! Promotion. Just kidding. Not a promotion. Uh-oh. Attack me and then I'll promote. Or do that! Game's gone, everybody. We used to be a... Civ 6 used to be a country. I want to settle over here, too. Civ 6 used to be a country. I don't even know what that means, but it used to be. I have to buy a warrior with gold. Well, I'm glad that at least it's working out for the scout. Hey, vampires. Yo, what are we doing? Hello, sir. You killed my friend. I'm not happy with you. Yeah, I wanted to settle over there. Thank you very much. I guess Signy's not so bad, but it wasn't my preferred pick. I guess we're doing the 1-2 anyway. You definitely want to settle here. You want to settle here. You want to get this. You want to build your government plaza as far out as possible as well, because that'll get the maximum. It gets the art museum later in the government plaza that has all the slots. Oh, here's a great Signy tile. Let me just go here. Boom, boom, sig, sig. All right. Foreign trade into mysticism. Found a pantheon. Happening soon. Happening shortly. We need a monument. Can I spend gold on 240? Just keep fortifying. You're killing it, dog. Don't let anyone tell you what to do. Fortify. Yeah, see that? Look at this. This dude is tanking 2 warriors. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Chad, are you seeing this? That guy, he just killed a man. Can I rename this? I can't even rename the scout someone cool. This scout is the hero of our entire empire, and you can't even rename him. Ooh, goody hut. First one. It's not going to be a relic at this point. One wishes it was a relic at this point. Do I buy a warrior? Oh, the Barbencamon's gone. Kabul did some damage. Oh, we got someone to flip. Pound maker. I'm going to make you pound, all right. Boom, Signy. We're going for that. We need that golden age. We need that golden age. We want the monumentality. Monument.
I thought clay
all right, relic. Chat, we're praying for a relic. Get your prayers in. I don't think we're going to build a quarry. All right, what are we doing? We don't want the settler, awkwardly enough. I mean, it's not available, but just as a thing. I mean, the Oracle is really the only thing that makes or breaks the strategy. Everything else is just down to user error, which, to be fair, is always a problem. I think you go Divine Spark. Writer points, Divine Spark. Writer points, Divine Spark. We don't need raw culture. We just need the points, yeah. We are divining the spark, everybody. All right, cool. We definitely want one more city over here. Free recon unit. Not really what I wanted, but I won't say no to that. It's all good. And a Rouen saves the time of walking. He denounced us already. He's gonna go for that normal, stupid ass war where you fight each other. I'm going for the war of the mind, the war of the literature, the war of the paintings. You want a quarry to boost masonry. Fair and valid. There's a lot of stone to chop. We could go and get a quarry here and not care at all. I think we should. Let's get a quarry. We never get a quarry. I am here to bring you new Civilization gameplay experiences. I don't want any VanBradley stream to feel the same. I don't want you to watch VanBradley and go, this guy is just doing the same thing every game. Okay, well, first off, I'm getting Himiko here would be a little bonkies. Just a little bonkies. We're not going to go for iron, actually. We're going to go masonry. We're going to get the boost to then come back to chop this one while this tech's up. I think we want Hercules, though. I think it's better. We're going to have a lot of envoys by proxy of taking over the entire map. And maybe we'll get Himiko again anyway. So it's I think Hercules is better for the tempo. Vietnam's going to be hard to flip. But that's okay. I'm up for a challenge. Oh, we are going to get to flip a city called Pee Pee Kisses at some point as well. That's just the best possible thing. Chat, are you ready to flip Pee Pee Kisses? You better be. If I see one person in chat who's not ready to flip Pee Pee Kisses, you're banned. Banhammer, you're sent to the gulag. Sorry. You just won 2 back-to-back games on Deity with Korea and Lady Six Guy. Yo, you got a science thing going on. I appreciate that. I like that about you, Jerpal. You're ready? All right. You better settle it before we start flipping. Boom. No, I did not want to attack there. As a matter of fact, that was a misclick, but you know what? You survived. I do want to clear these camps, though, because error score. And we're only 3 away with 10 turns. I think we'll make it. Boom. See that? That's new. That's not usual. I want to make sure everyone gets a unique gameplay experience. You've won cultural abundance. Bold of you to go for culture on those higher difficulties. Can I? Oh, I can kill you. Yo, take that. Yeah. This guy looks like, what's his nuts from Game of Thrones? Oh, what's his name? Tormund. Tormund Giant's Bane. Sorry, that was a little tangent, but I'm allowed a little tangent. I do want a settler. I really want a settler. I want one more city of amazingness. All right, Rouen. And one more city over here. Then I think what we do early on, early drawers here. Is that how you say early draw? I don't know. English people are weird. That's a lie. This stream is getting out of hand. We need to sell a city over here. Put the government plaza in it. Get the later... I guess we'll flip these by the time that happens, though. Oh, there's a lot going on over here. There's a lot to flip in this direction. Yeah, we want like a big mega city. Down here might be good. It's 9 tiles away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, here's too far away from Mistawas's. But I think if we settle here, they're going to settle around Roraima. So we can just like Roraima game them and take them over. Am I saying things that make sense, chat? Are you following? Are these strategies working in your brains? All right. Still rude. Get lost. All right. Era score. Boop. Look at that. Impeccable Civ 6 play happening at twitch.tv/VanBradley. I do want the dies, but we can't use the dies yet, so that doesn't matter. The Oracle's coming, so we're just in chop mode. We're just in chop mode for the Oracle, and we'll just sauce her right here. Boom, on a hill, baby. How do we want to do this? Campus? I mean, I could pin it out, but I gotta get my Civ 7 practice, and there's no pins in Civ 7, so I gotta practice. Oh. Unnecessary shots taken into game that is unreleased. All right. What are we doing? I think it's obvious the campus goes here to get the double effect. I mean, it could also go here. I mean, campus here. Campus here. Holy site here. Theater Square here. Oracle here. Commercial hub here. Oh, but one of these might be iron, which would be annoying. But again, I'm not really worried about the yields, are we? We're not like uber goobering the yields here. We're just trying to get great person points. In any case, the holy site we want is definitely going here, I've decided. Here, where did we decide? Campus, holy site, theater square, Oracle, commercial hub. Oh, but this is a better... Why are you a +3? Oh, the adjacent woods. I mean, that's not going to stay that way for long. But it might. I don't need to chop this wood. Bronto, I don't think we're getting the Great Library on Deity, my homie. Good suggestion, though. You're killing it, Bronto. Okay, for 60 gold, I can get a banging holy site over here. I think we do that. Also, do I have anything to trade any of these people? Nope. We're useless. That's okay. Go from a Bodhi temple. Get those apostles in. Taurus. All right, we got our golden age. Now we just rack up the faith. We just rack up the faith, everybody. We've got this. We've got this so good. We're officially in Monumental. Well, we're getting there. All right. Okay, we're 1 gold short. I got nothing to sell for 1 gold. All right. All right, just let me hate myself then. Go irrigation next. We're going holy site into Theater Square.
I am Elizabeth.
Hello, Elizabeth.
Britannia.
I, for a second, had no idea who you were.
And stalwart allies.
Queen, though, no Britain in Civ 7, so hope you're in for a good time, Elizabeth. It's short-lived.
I like to say
What are the odds we get an all-England DLC pack for Civ 7? I've been seeing that a lot on Reddit. That feels like it might be in the cards. I'm not going to lie, that sounds pretty rad. All right, holy site. Perfect. Big holy site energy coming in hot from Paris. Good, good. What is helpful first? What is a good first Suze for? I mean, we're going to flip all these city-states anyway. Mohenjo. Let's go cultural. Let's go cultural. At least you got the Normans. What's fun about the Normans, in my experience so far, is for whatever reason, I haven't obviously memorized which civs connect to what civs, and about a third of the options kind of come up through unlocks. So sometimes I'll get to an age transition, I'll have 3 options, and sometimes I'll have like 7, and I don't even really realize how I unlocked the other 4. Like it said, when you do it in game, it tells you like you'll work your 3rd horse, and they'll be like, you can play Mongolia or whatever, right? So I'm just not remembering really, really well. But for whatever reason, it seems like everything's connected to the Normans. I feel like every game I play, I get to the exploration age, and it's like, would you like to be the Normans? And I'm like, no, I was them last time. I feel like every single Civ gets to be the Normans, which is pretty funny. I don't know why that is, or if I'm just like making that up. But I feel like I saw Norman as an option every single time. And I'm sure like the distribution is fairly equal, so I'm just picking civs. I don't know. But it was pretty funny. Like the 900th time. It's like, do you want to be the Normans? I'm like, I don't, actually. I want to play Hawaii. You know what shit slaps in the exploration age? Hawaii. Give me that Xerxes Hawaii. That's what I want. All right, we've unlocked the Irakli, so we're going to do that because I'm VanBradley. Well, we need to buy the tile first, so we're not going to do that because I'm broke. Who is texting me? Oh, I have a friend. I have a friend who's watching Severance for the first time and texting me updates. All right. We go settler just until we have enough money for the tile. So, oracles. Oh, we have. Okay, what am I talking about? Chat, someone hit me in the face. Honest to God, someone punched me in the face because I'm just doing nonsense. All right, now we're holding the chops for a second, though. Because they're not, it's not absolutely necessary to chop yet. We're not letting any barbs spawn here. No way, Jose. And then we go wonder directly into theater squares. All right, we're coming back. That scout is not allowed to pillage anything. That scout is banned under the Geneva Convention or something. We're banning that scout is all I'm saying.
Each of us is carving us.
Okay, you heal quick. You heal near Kabul and then you bounce. You go through. Yeah, we're waiting for more techs. Oh, let's get a... Oh, we still have 5 turns. I kind of just want to get a builder, but I need to be able to sell something. I need to get an economy going. I hate that you exist because you're nowhere near me and you'll be stealing great works this entire time. All right, our enemy is Russia. Russia is the enemy. Grow your civ to at least 6 pop. It's happening sooner than I think it's happening, but we'll kind of go through for the boost first. Bonk. Hey! Here we go. All right, how many lifespans do you have? 23. That went extraordinarily poorly for you. I'm sorry. Ooh, Great Barrier Reef. I've been to the Great Barrier Reef. It's fine. It's cool. It's not Machu Picchu, though. If you can only go to one, I recommend Machu Picchu. If someone ever says, VanBradley, you're going to Machu Picchu, the Great Barrier Reef, you're like, oh, that the other one, Peru, please. All right, what a snaky little continent here. All right. Oh, we're going to have cities to flip everywhere. We're killing it. All right, you got to hunker down, though. Don't die. You're part of the theater square game. All right, don't get yourself killed. That's priority numero uno. If you die, we're in deep shit. You've been to Cahokia Mounds, and don't withhold from me like that. I've been to Cahokia Mounds, and it was awesome. And it was awful. And really surreal place. There we go. That's what I was looking for. That's the kind of description I expect at twitch.tv/VanBradley. You tell me about your travels. I want to know how it went. Otherwise, it's just a statement. I want it to be a story. What are we doing? Do I just double holy sight it? Get Hercules back. Chuck another Holy S down. I mean, why not? Let's go for the traitor. I think it's worth getting this. Selling it. Can we not? No! No, 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 no! How?
Without water.
How? How on Earth? How on this planet of Earth did you do that? We were quick. We were speedy. We were zipping and zapping. Ay caramba. Well, this is dumb. We're back to re-rolling. If this happens to me while I'm doing the 24-hour stream on Saturday, I'll be so upset. There's not enough time for things like this to happen.
Now begins your greatest quest. From this early cradle of civilization on towards the stars. Duchess of Aquitaine.
All right.
Regent of two lands.
Duchess of Aquitaine. It's okay. There's also no reroll button in Civ 7, so we gotta get a reroll. That's what I'm saying. It's not the map. I just want to use the reroll button before it's gone.
From the first stirrings of life beneath water.
From the first stirrings of life.
Stone Age, to man taking his first upright steps, you have come far.
It's crazy how the first stirrings of life were underwater, and then we evolved to not be able to breathe underwater. Like, surely it's evolutionarily beneficial to breathe in both situations. Like, give me a gill. What are we doing? Is it a gill? What do fish breathe out of? A fin? No, that's not it. It must be a gill. I think it's gills. If we're gonna settle anywhere, I mean, I think we found the spot. I'm not overly inspired. But I mean, we got chops, we got stuff. Let's just suss it out. Let's see what's good. Let's see what's cricking and cracking. The no early faith is slightly problematic, but you know. Not nearly as good of a holy site draw, but we're just gonna take a look around for a couple turns, see if we like what we're seeing. A double scout, pretty critical. What are you working? You're working the 3 production. That's probably not helpful. Let's get 2 scouts out, though. Maybe it will be helpful.
Several closely situated.
I mean, this is okay. No, you're not okay, Mr. Hermie. You get off my screen, but the rest of this is pleasant. I mean, once again, I think it's best if we Magnus it up till we get the Oracle. I don't know if I hate too much about what's going on. It's not an inspiring map just yet. La Venta, is that faith? That is faith, so that's a first meet. But it's not uninspiring. Can't wait to play Civ 7. Yeah, Balkan. Get it. Be excited. Guess we go Monument. If I cross, he'll just cross, and then we'll be in a crisscross applesauce. And I prefer my apples whole. Grand Columbia is a fun Civ to flip. Oh, that's like good proximity too, because we'll get the settle. We'll get the settle near Torres, but then he'll just come down and we'll just flip him. The old flippy dippy. Do we still got stones? Yeah, but only one. So we either quarry it or chop it. It doesn't look like we'll need to chop. I don't know if your potato PC can play Civ 7. That's a fair concern. It doesn't feel that much more intensive than 6. That's based on completely anecdotal nonsense, though. He's denounced us already because he's dumb. I mean, really, the only thing holding us back is the Oracle. Like, we either get it or we don't get it. Where's that goodie at? Oh, you're standing on it. No wonder. I was like, am I blind? You're still standing on it. Do you not understand goodie hut etiquette? Vilnius! That's not a first meet, though, so big sad. Hey, bronze working boost from the goodie hut. We traveled through the goodie hut. I didn't even know you could do that, but there we go. Mogadishu? That is a first meet, so we got room on the south. That might work out perfectly for what we're doing, to be honest, so that's fine. Then we go straight settler.
At his best.
No Hercules or Himiko is a real drag at the moment, though. There's got to be a goodie hut in this little mountainous area, though. One feels that there must be. Then we just come for the attack and try and get him out of the fortification. See if he attacks back. Yeah, Arthur is not the same. There also was not a goodie hut there, so... Sad Seal. Welcome. Why are you sad? I guess being a seal doesn't inherently make you happy. But still, no need to be sad. This is a fun stream. We party here at TTV/VanBradley. Now keep going north. What are we doing? Keep exploring. You're trying to play this? You're new? Oh my god, are you in for a fun adventure? It's going to take you a bazillion years to figure it out. But the whole journey is really rewarding. Chris, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Yeah, we're going to kill this guy. We just got to kind of fortify, heal, hit, fortify. We got to do the whole schmozzle. Rapa Nui, also not a first meet. So the two culture ones were kind of hooped on, but that's okay. Now, why am I going all into masonry? I don't want to chop. But we do want to chop. This is the problem with the Oracle in this city is there's not a lot of woods available. The rainforest chops are not overly helpful. I mean, we're going to grow into 2. We got 2 chops going. Oracle probably goes here. All right. Okay, well, this is dumb. Okay, well, I know nothing over here. He's scouted that. We'll come over here and look for goodie huts. Okay, this is fine. We heal. We heal. He's not chasing us because he's an idiot. Boom. Found a Pantheon. Get the Arachli boost. That's what we're talking about. We're saving up for a builder. Good, good, good. Next turn's the Pantheon. And we need our homie to be around to hang out with the settler. Boom. I just think we still go Divine Spark. Get those extra Great Rider points. You get all sides of the spectrum. People who beat it on deity and people who are new. Yeah, it's awesome. How many subscribers did we gain on YouTube just today? Civ 7 is going buck wild. We've gained more than 350 subscribers today. How many people have watched? Just the video I posted this morning has 21,000 views, so we're having a good day. We're having a good day, friends. People are discovering the mediocrity that is the VanBradley empire. Okay, we bounce up. Now we need to get a golden age, so we got to be careful here because I have no idea how we're going to do that. This is a good little pocket for us to be in. We got lots to flip here. This is good. On the whole, it sucks that 2 of these Torres tiles are lame as hell, but That's okay. We ball. Yeah, I think you settle here for Max Torres. And that'll be era score. Yeah, we're settling right here. I want max torification of that city. Because that's a good holy site over there. No Hercules really stinks. It's really rustling the Jimmy. It's ruining the vibes. I felt like we were having a party vibe last game, and this vibe is way more subdued. Oh, I don't want to flip Gilga, bro. I'll feel bad. Oh, Barb's down here got taken out. Shouldn't have messed with Laventa, I'll tell you that for free.
I am fond of pigs.
And I am fond of settling cities over here, so let's rock and roll. Do I want masonry? I don't know if I want masonry that bad. I think we just grow it to the woods. Okay, okay, okay. Pottery. Oh, holy sites. What am I talking about? Astrology. I'm an Aries. We got to go for it. Anyone in chat into astrology? I love people who are into astrology because they just say the wildest shit. And I'm like, yep, sure. That's why I'm mad right now. It's because I'm an Aries on my third cycle of Venus. It's not that I got cut off in traffic this morning. It's definitely not. It's definitely not that other obvious thing. It must be. You dabble in the signs. I love a fortune teller. I love a. Anytime you like. Anytime you talk to someone and the first thing they ask you is what your star sign is, I'm like, buckle up, friends, because we're in for a freaking conversation. I'm a half Scorpio, half Cancer, moon rising vampire. Does that sound right? I feel like I heard that somewhere before. All right, we're settling on the flatline tile. Does feel kind of bad. I think we're making. Oh, shit's on fire. That's not good. I guess it's not that bad. It's contained to one tile. It's a one tile fire. It's already ended. Okay, this is manageable.
I like to say I practice.
All right, we've unlocked the Oracle again. Congratulations. Good work, BB. Killing it as always. That is unfortunately only one step of the process. All right, we can buy a builder again. Do we want to in this case? Vilnius will give us a free envoy. That's pretty rad, but the trade route goes by a barb encampment. But I mean, risk it for the biscuit, free envoy. Oh, we haven't unlocked Void Singers yet either, have we? That might be a problem. Because I do want Void Singers. All right. Now, if we're going to go for the Oracle, we got to get started soon. The Oracle can go here. It can also go on this tile. So I think we just get the builder and chop out for the Oracle. While we're waiting, we're going to want one more settler, so that's fine. We'll try and make a Suze out of Vilnius. I don't mind that. There's nothing wrong with that. 10 turns. We have 8 era score. And the Golden Age is pretty critical. Boom! Torres. That's 3, baby. So now I only need 14 more in the next however many turns. We can get some for recruiting any hero. We can get some for a good holy site if we ever get one of them. All right. We're doing a thing. We are going for the Oracle. Only 25 turns post-chop, so I don't know what everyone's worried about. I think we got this one. In the bag. Oh, that's a great tile. I think it's worth it to sell the Jade. All right, we need to discover some more people on this map because we are very quickly running out of time for this golden age. Do you remember last game when we had an excellent map and we were happy and thriving and just having the best experience in our civilization lives? Because I remember that game and it was nice. Are you for real? Are you joshing right now? I can't even move you. Okay, well, we're not selling the Jade because this game hates us. Sid Meier personally hates me. All right, maybe not. Sid Meier, we're back? We're homies? Seems a little bit like it, kind of. Okay, pyramid's gone. No, just don't trap me in the mountains, please. Oh, we ball. Look at that. Boom. Sell that Jade. 10 gold and 74 up front. That's a whole nother builder to shop out the Oracle. All right, we're moving. We're ducking and weaving. Well, this is the worst attempt at a golden age in the history of ever. Maybe we should have just gone for the heroic age. Because everyone else is going to be in a golden age. Settle right there. Settle right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, it's too far away from Paris. Okay, well, I can go kill these guys. We got horses going. Thessalonica is our first flip. Faux show. Oh my god. Okay, so this really isn't going well. 14 out of 25. We hit like 29 last game. 155 to... No, we want a builder or getting the Oracle. That's priority number 1. All right, standard age, please be in a standard, my guy Basil. You're a standard spice. Please be a standard age. Shit. Okay. Or don't. Because I don't actually care, man. Because I didn't actually care anyway. Pen, brush, and voice will be sweet. I was making up the fact that I cared. Never even made a difference to me at all. We don't need campuses. Well, we have some time then to get a holy site down. We could go first District Theater Square. Let's go government and then Theater Square. I could kind of go straight in. No, we need Theater Square ASAP. We're not going Owls. We're going Void Singer, but we gotta wait for it, which is lame. How do you unlock Void Singer? Can someone in chat remind me? I can't remember. Okay, so you got 3 builds. Let's finish up Masonry. And these will be the 2 chops. That should be perfectly lined up as the next chop for it. Oh my god, a Goody Hut. Thank God. Alright, Goody Hut, please give me a relic. Or an envoy. Or gold. Or actually any ability. Let's go with any ability. Boop. Himiko. Okay, it's not Hercules, but it is Himiko. So that's something we can work with, everybody. That's a lot of faith. And a lot of envoys. So that's workable. Oh, Barinus is also a city that's going to flip. Yo, they're falling into the trap. They're falling into the trap. Have you ever seen the civs fall into a trap like this? Oh, you've never even seen it. You've never even seen it go like this, baby. Tribal Villages unlock Void Singer as well. We got unlucky then because we just hit one of them. All right, well, Sid Meier hates us again, so... If I'm ever in Maryland, I'll ask why he's doing this to us, but that's okay. On a side note, Maryland rocks. Can we just talk about Maryland for a second? I like Maryland. Such like a unique place. I don't know. It just feels like there's no other place like it. Med Blast, thank you for the follow. Glad you're having a good time. I'm just talking nonsense tonight. I'm just saying stuff, and you're following, and that's cool. If someone builds the Oracle on this turn, I might cry. I unlocked Void Singers? No way. No shot. Did I? Did I really? Where am I checking that? Hey! Look at that. We're stressing for no reason, chat. Look at me. Just being a big old ball of stress for no reason whatsoever. Wow. Who'd have thunk? All right, can you, someone in chat enlighten me on the rules? Can you loyalty flip city-states you're the suzerain of? Because I want to loyalty flip the city-states. That's part of the fun. So I want to make sure I'm not loyalty flipping the ones we're suzerain of. For when I send him. I think Rapa Nui is first Suz because it's in a good spot to head off this nonsense with what's his nuts over here, because he seems like he's coming to kill us. Also, please don't kill us. $45. Perfect. Yes.
Upon the swift ship in the form of a dolphin.
Yeah.
As Apollo Delphinius.
All right, now we just need a
Also
theater
the
square. We're
altar
currently
itself
using the Oracle and
was
accruing
Apollo
nothing.
Delphinius, and overlooked forever.
Do you not realize that we are supposed to be the preeminent builders of wonders? Did you not realize your crown is goofy and your face is bearded? Did you not look in the mirror this morning? That was awful. My playground insults need some work. Let's go bronze working. Threaten Grand Columbia. Like, hey, dude, you don't want to mess with us. Probably smart to get a warrior going, though. Don't want to be alarmist, but it seems like some bad stuff's happening over there. Holy, 3 turns till theater squares can go in, so we wait. We wait. We are patient slinger. Get me a slinger, please. We need to at least pretend we're going to defend ourselves. Warrior, you're going to Marseille. We only need these 2 cities. We don't got to overthink this. We have what we need in these 2 cities. Now, you got 2 more builds. What's the plan? What's the game plan? What's the plan of action? What's the smart play? It's probably coming over here, to be honest, and working in Marseille. Pump that food number up. Okay, he's gone, but I think he's gone just to get an army and come back, so we got to be careful. Hey, cool. We can take that out. Probably not that one, though.
All the world's a stage.
Boom. Rapa Nui, how many do we need? Oh, no one's the Suz there, so we're going to get it easy. That's what we like. Okay, improving 3 tiles has to be on the docket for this boost. We've improved 2. So it's really just a matter of getting over. Okay, let's collect a mine on our way out. Do we have plantations yet? No. Okay, cool. We'll collect a mine on our way out. Theater Square is going in, baby. It's going in. Yeah, holy site, commercial hub. It's going in right here. Hell to the yeah, brother. Okay, take one more hit in there. One more hit. Yes! Oh, beauty. You beautiful, beautiful, sexy warrior. Remember when John Krasinski won Sexiest Man Alive? It was actually this warrior. Oh, I don't even know which one. Take your pick. They're both sexy. This is like watching Pedro Pascal and Paul Mescal in Gladiator 2. Like, the movie's whatever, but those 2 together? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Your insides start feeling things you didn't know they could feel. Anyone want horses? Not you, because you'll kill me. Gilga, bro, you won't kill me. I'll sell them to you, Gilga, on a deal. On a deal. So I gotta respond to a text message. It's hard to balance streaming and life. You're going to miss Sean Bean narrator. If it means anything, I can say that my overwhelming impression of Gwendo Christie in Civ 7 so far is that she's excellent. All right, this warrior's just gonna hold us out. Just gonna hold until we can figure out our lives. Get a mine on the way for the boost. Good work. This is strategy happening in my brain. Are you seeing this? Chat, are you watching this? No longer are you dealing with a dumb Twitch streamer who doesn't know what he's doing. You are dealing with a psychopath who is laser focused on the Civ 6 experience. Are we still fighting barbs? I did just kill a barb camp last turn. But let's like make that warrior a little bit quicker. Yeah, it feels okay. Then straight government. I think we can do this with only 2 cities. We just need a theater square here ASAP. But this is where the good holy site comes in handy. +6, eh? See that? I'm not even mad about having to get rid of a tile for that. I don't care that this is a bad theater score. We're just doing it for great person points, not for any other reason. So that's okay. Boom! Whoa! He's Hercules! Come on. How much does a Hercules take? 12. We're going for Hercules. Boop. Man, vampires are so sick. Oracle on iron? Is that like Civ's Disney on ice? Oh, hell yeah. We are gaining 2 iron. See, I knew it when I put the Oracle there. That was another one of my big brain masterclasses. You thought I just put it there for no reason, but no. I know what I'm doing. Okay, you are the defense warriors. You defend the homeland against all threats. Foreign and domestic. Do you have a promotion? You do. Hey, cool. I'm just going in to collect faith. 75 faith is good. All right. Then I think we get Vilnius. I don't think we're loyalty flipping Vilnius anytime soon. So we come down to get Vilnius. Double culture Sues, maybe swing that into a Kilwa. Oh, perfect. I mean, that's bad for our trade route and for our units who are kind of nowhere nearby. We'll Sues Vilnius, though. $354. How much does a amphitheater cost? $600 gold? Sheesh. Who wants iron? No one wants iron yet? We're that ahead? That's what we're talking about. No, anyone who can use horses to kill me is bad.
Writing is easy.
Build any district is happening in like why I sent you this way. That's my bad. I'm sorry, man. Weird instructions. I'm giving you all kinds of wonky instructions. Yes! There we go. There's a Suze. There it is. Yeah. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him and steal this goat. It's yellow. I'm a Canadian, so I know not to eat yellow snow, but they didn't say anything about yellow goats. It wasn't don't eat yellow things. Very specific, I think. Do I be worried about our trade route? I think my scout can kill their scout. It's like a my dad could beat up your dad kind of situation. But with scouts? Okay, my dad could not beat up your dad. My dad would actually get his ass kicked by your dad. Just if we're measuring. If we're measuring who's beating who here. I mean, you could use this to kill me, but I do want the gold. And then if you use it to kill me, I'll eat my own shorts.
I don't underrate the value.
All right, we need 600 gold for this amphitheater. We also got to put Pingala in here, so let's do the Swaparuni. It doesn't matter yet because we don't have grants, and we're not getting grants for a hot second because we need Void Singers next. All right, Agog, get out of here. We're going Barbie Barbs again. Boop. Production. Yeah, production stays for sure. State workforce is fine. Oh, my dad could beat your dad half the time. We'll take it. Hanging Gardens is gone. No stressy. Wait, where'd our builder go? Hold up a second. Oh, is the mine the last charge? That's pretty funny. I don't really want to buy a builder. All right, we definitely go Void Singers to start accruing the faith in the slots. Yeah, perfect. That'll be a good chunk of faith. Then we need 2 more governor titles as quickly as we can get them. All right, Himiko's done and dusted. So come over here to the scout. Extra combat strength. My dad could beat up your dad if my dad cheated and got Mike Tyson to stand next to him and kick your ass. Boop. Okay, maybe we're just gonna die anyway. Not yet. Later. Oh, Vilnius saved us. Vilnius saved us from the shame of defeat, everybody. Praise be to Vilnius. Nassau, welcome into the chat. You're having a good time. I can see it. We're almost at amphitheater territory. When was the last time we played Civ 6 with this few cities? If you... I don't know what Himiko's going to do to stop you, but you don't see this trade route. This trade route is hidden. It's a hidden trade route. It's a sneaky boy. We call them sneaky boys in our industry. No, don't take that. It's going to be a city-state. Oh, you prick. You jerk. I was relying on that to be a flippable city-state. See, you don't see the trade route. You don't see the 15% gray person points. Are we talking about what I think we're talking about? Give me that gold. Give me the charismatic leader. Where's the Barbs cannot plunder your trade route card? Med Blast, welcome on in. All right, let's go. Ba-doink. Barb fighting still. Oh, great rider points. Sorry, no, we go great rider points. We're all in. So you move. So we're at least 2 turns away from problems here. Yeah, we're good. We did it. We made it. Because the trade route will move before the scout, yeah? It's okay, chat. Again, big brain plays only. Nothing happens by accident. It was only on purpose. Unless it's bad, then it's because Sid Meier hates us. Obvious chain of events happening. Yeah, now you're hooped. Can you kill him for the archery boost? No shot. Hey, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, great rider cards in, baby. That's what I said, Jerpel. I can't believe they killed the Barb camp. How rude. That was going to be a city-state. It's okay, this one will be a city-state. Do we want to fit one more city in here? Chuck one more in the middle and then really start throwing loyalty around? One more down here doesn't make sense. We'll see what happens when Herc goes down. When Hercules goes down... Oh, I can buy the amphitheater now. Great rider points. When Hercules goes down, we'll slap down double holy sites and then start really ripping up some empires. We're going to be in it in the next era. Like, by the end of next era, I think we got Baroness and Thessalonica at least. And then once you start the snowball, it's hard to stop because you auto get a golden ages because you're just accruing districts and cities and wonder opportunities, and you're just neutering empires. Yeah, 450 is also a great amount to start a monumentality age with. So now we need to focus on high population. What's up, VB? What's up, Aw? We're just playing Civ tonight. We're having a good time. I'm a little Civ 6 rusty. I will say this like uncanny valley period where I have access to Civ 7 but am playing Civ 6 is very hard to remember what happens in what game. So I'm struggling a bit today, but we're trying. Oh, I'll be friends with anyone. As long as we're not in a cultural alliance, it's even friendlier if I take your cities, I think. Oh, your delegation is so well, especially in Baranaz. What's max gold for me? Seems that Mogadishu will be max gold. I don't know if the extra GPT is that important though, because I'd rather get a good road. Yeah, like a road up to Ur. Oh my god. Yeah, we're going to Ur. I'm already friends with homie over here. Yeah, we need an amphitheater ASAP. What are we talking about? Okay, I gotta start buying builders now. Oh, there we go. Okay, we gotta start getting builders in. Who wants to pay me for open borders? Yep. Yep. Good. Okay, we get some builders in. We get some food down. Critically, we need to keep the growth high. We get one more settler for this kind of middle area. God, we're so good at this game. Why haven't you, one second. Why haven't you scouted down here? There's going to be a goodie hut. Come on. All right, one more turn for Hercules would be immense, because the holy sites would be very helpful. We need more governor titles. 2 more to be exact. 1 more is coming in recorded history. Oh, we're close. Oh, we're close. Oh, good. All right, Marseille, get yourself a builder. Live your dreams. Great writer! It's happening. The Ramayana. If you want to read a great novel, the novel's called Kaikai by Vaishnavi Patel. And it's kind of like a fictionalized retelling of the Ramayana. And it's really cool, and I really enjoyed it. And it's a debut novel, which is incredible. Okay, the Ramayana is coming in. Okay, now it's 9 tiles from the city center, I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think it goes from city center. Someone tell me if I'm wrong, but I don't think it goes from the district. Wow, that's a weird view. Okay, we need the +6 holy sites over here. A couple of +3s over here. I don't mind if this is a holy site, though, just to keep it simple. It'll eventually make this theater score better when this becomes a commercial hub. It just makes all this better anyway. So just keep it easy, keep it chill, keep it demure, keep it mindful. But I can always move the great work of writing to Marseille and get one in the bag. We're not really in the business of flipping this era, though. This isn't a flip era. This is a setup era. Boom, what the hell? Oh, we're going to inherit some good tiles, too. Nice. All right, give me Hattusa. I love Hattusa. What's your quest? I want those extra resources. Train a galley. Well, that's maybe the worst quest of all time, so thank you. I could hire a galley. I don't really want to do that, though. Yeah, we want jade. We want food, so these are both fine. Get jade first, just to have it. You're staying here to protect the city.
I shot an arrow. History is the version.
Now, where was the +6? It was right here, wasn't it? Oh, it's a Torres tile, which does kind of suck a little bit, but probably worth it overall. All right, 1 governor title in. We got to get to grants as soon as possible. I think it goes from the city center regardless of where you actually put the great work. I just don't know how to specifically test it in this game at the moment. Oh, it says here. Oh, it only says -8 from France, though. Well, I guess it would make sense. So let's switch one to the city center and see if it gets worse than -8. Still -8. I'll keep it like that and see if it goes -9 next turn. Maybe it takes a turn to update. Yeah, still -8, so it goes from the city center. Good to know. So Baroness is going to get hit regardless of what happens here once we get one in Marseille as well. Bro, we are just soaking up the gold. 60 per turn already. I really, really, really like the way they've done trading with the... We're at 9 science. Look at us go. I really like the way they've done trading with the cities in Civ 7. Like the whole trading system and spending influence and whatnot. But I do miss negotiating just awful deals from them. I'm like, how do I sell my horses for 16 gold every turn? It's not our city. We don't got to worry about it. Baroness whenever... Oh, and they lost a pop. And they lost a population. Uh-oh, daddy-o. Be careful. Be careful. Papa VB's coming.
People who cannot find time for...
Maybe the best way to do this is with entertainment complex, just to be a little bit honest, but... Now, how do we want to settle? I mean, -4 is all around. I'll just move Magnus up, so I don't care about that. Yeah, give me a central location. I want something that hits Baronaz, but also gets to Kish, maybe. 1, 2, 3. This is so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So all these cities hit Kish. So we'll go here. That'll start a little bit of what's happening. We want great work slots everywhere, but don't need them in... Like, what's interesting about this strat is your capital becomes the least helpful city as you start flipping. Here we go, Shrine. Because you want your government plaza in a central location to make best use of the great work slots later.
Don't reinvent.
Oh, you want to know something funny, everybody? I've had my YouTube live stream on unlisted this whole time. I was like, where are all the people on YouTube? I haven't had a single chat yet. Whoopsies. Public, obviously. That's my bad. Whoopsies. Sorry, YouTube. I was like, usually somebody from YouTube says hi by now. Oh my god. Okay, well, I learned something new. So I unlisted... Let's break down what happened. I unlisted the live stream when it ended. Like, I thought I unlisted the VOD because the power, like, the internet went out. So last time I streamed, like yesterday or the day before, I was like 50 minutes into my stream and the internet went out. So after the stream ended, it brought up the stream VOD on YouTube. And so I unlisted it because I'm like, I don't want someone to go watch the 50-minute thing thinking it's part of a stream when really it's just my internet going out. But I guess I learned that also means that was the default setting for, yeah, someone's already here. Okay, well, sorry, YouTube. You missed the first hour because I'm an idiot. But hey, you know what? You're here now. You're here now, YouTube. Neil, you didn't want to say anything? Okay, Neil. All right, let me suffer. Let me look a fool in front of my new audience. This has been our biggest YouTube day of all time. And I just look like an idiot immediately. All right, more great works of writing. We're going. We're saucing them in.
Let me not bend.
Sorry, Baroness. It's coming for you. You think Eleanor's not coming for you, and then Eleanor does. And then all of a sudden, you've got a problem. +6 Holy Site. The amount of nonsense I'm going to be able to buy with Faith is immense. Boop. Cool. So that's good. We're going to have a lot of faith in our monumentality era, and we probably won't even need to spend it because we're going to have so many cities flip towards us. So that's good. We're just getting one more governor promo. 2 turns until an amphitheater comes in. So Thessalonica is going to start getting some loyalty press. 6 turns for the new era. I just like Twitch better. It's okay. I have no preferences. How does one choose between your 2 children? Like, I'm not a parent, but I know people who are parents, and I can choose between their children. Like, oh, that one. That one's nice. The other one sucks. Have you ever said that to a parent? Like, your kid sucks? It's hard. I work with 10,000 children a year, and sometimes the kids kind of just suck. Not intrinsically or anything, but like they just, the whole time we're working with them, they bully people. They're not very nice.
For a friend with an
and they're like, oh, it's just, some days it's a little exhausting sometimes. And then you call the parents and you go, hey, Billy's mom. Hey, Billy's mom. Your son Billy is bullying Timmy. And all I'm trying to do is just ask for like, hey, your son Timmy's bullying Billy. Or whatever. I think I got those names mixed up. Do you have any tips for us? Any advice? Like, do this at school? Is there a way we could like... And then the parents always just go, my son would never bully somebody else. I'm like, yeah, not in front of you. You're his mother. Kids don't bully each other in front of their parents. That's kind of the whole shtick. Do you remember being a child? We were awful. And it's like, and now I'm talking to people my own age. Like, it used to be, because I've been in my job for a while, it used to be I was in my like, early 20s calling parents. Now it's people my age that have the kids. And I'm like, do you not remember when we were kids? We were terrible to each other, but not in front of our parents. That was the point. Do you know if there will be another Civ stream for you to get the drop? I don't capital K no. But they've said in multiple venues that there will be another developer live stream. The community manager said on Reddit, like just the other day, there will be another live stream. Didn't say anything about the drops, but I'm assuming there will be. Let's hope. Can I buy an amphitheater? Oh, we built the amphitheater. That's right. I don't think I want to buy a shrine. Because I don't actually care that much. The holy site's generating enough faith. I think I want to buy a granary, to be honest. I want this to grow. We need to put loyalty pressure on the cities. That's what we're doing here. Same in Paris. Do that. Cool. We'll get a monument in our new city. It's pronounced Thessaloniki. I got this. Someone is on YouTube. Twitch. After 1 hour and 23 minutes, I unlisted the YouTube stream. And now they can watch it. And they only missed an hour and 20 minutes. But now we are one collective experience having people again. Did they finally fix the thing where the AI keeps offering whales when you're already at war? I've never had that happen to me, Rin. Or is it Ryan? I think I know what happened. I think your name is Ryan Williams, but you took out all the capitals. Or all the, not capitals, all the vowels. My brain is cooked, everybody. My brain is absolutely fried. Don't listen to a word I'm saying. Is it too early for a Theater Square festival? No. Come on, we are in the business of saucing down some sick, great writers. All right, next up, I think is probably a commercial hub here. I don't care. I'll inherit campuses when we start flipping cities. I think what I want next is an economy. Oh, no, it's a theater. What am I talking about? We're going to get a Theater Square in the new city turn 1. Duh. Sorry, I almost just wasted Hercules. Can you believe me?
Invincibility light.
3 turns. We're 1 arrow score away, so let's be careful. So Amboise. Let's get Hercules up there because we got the Theater Square going in. And then we got grants now, so it's a whole bunch more points. Great writer points is staying in. We're just in the flipping game here. I don't need any red cards. Don't care. 2 gold feels like a little lame. We go housing to increase the pop. Is this a Civ 7 mod that makes it look like Civ 6? No, it's a Civ 7 waiting room because I've played Civ 7. So you can ask me questions about the game. It's like a term because everyone's waiting for Civ 7 to come out. But I was part of the early access previews thing. And so I want people to have a place where they can ask their questions. Some of them I can't answer, but some of them I can. You know what? You know what a good example is? Someone asked me what the color blindness settings were. And I was able to go into game and find them the color blindness settings so they knew whether they could purchase it if they were colorblind. That is the kind of service VanBradley is providing. I will also tell you how much I enjoy playing Xerxes and Hawaii together in the exploration age. I got 1100 culture per turn and had a great time. What else will I tell you about Civ 7? I do wonder what I have been thinking about. I have been thinking about it. Like, what is my go-to recommendation to people going to be for their first leader Civ pairing in that first Antiquity Age? Like, what would I recommend to somebody? I'm going to think really hard. I played about 8 of the Antiquity Age leaders, and then consequently 8 of the Exploration Age ones, or the Civs, but I'm trying to like mix and match them all, and there's so many options that it takes a while. And then obviously each game takes forever. And so it's like trying to play through it all. But I want to have the go-to VanBradley recommendation ready on day one. Like you go, you get the Founders Edition or whatever. You got your early, or it's the 11th and you got the regular edition. You open it up and you're like, what do I want to play? And then you remember, oh, VanBradley said this was OP as hell and I'd have a great time. Am I embargoed from telling you what you're embargoed about? No. No Modern Age, no multiplayer. Everything else is on the table. However, I will keep additional secrets if I think it ruins the fun. Because part of the fun of like Civ releases a game every 5 years, so like twice a decade, if that. One of the best experiences I had with Civ 7 was getting to explore it before anyone could ruin it for me. And so like I don't want to say anything that would, I think, ruin the fun for people of going out and exploring. So if it's like questions about how the mechanics work, then I'm more than happy to answer them because I want people to like understand how the game works. If I can help minimize confusion. If it's just like what strategies are OP or whatever, then I'm like, well, it's way more fun if you dive into game and figure it out. But that's part of the fun of like having a game release, right? Like, you know, once we're a day into Civ 7, then we'll start with the strategizing. But I want people to get that day one experience of just like having a new whole game. So yeah, I could talk about mode. To be honest, a lot of the game, 2/3 of the game happens before the Modern Age. So that's quite a bit. I will say I was surprised that that's how much was available in the preview. When I got the preview, and they were like, you can say anything about the first 2 ages, I was like, oh man, that's a lot. I thought for sure they'd be more stingy with it. So let's go a Temenanki. Wonders are helpful, but not that helpful. We want great work slots. Apadana is great for that. But building Apadana here is not helpful. That's the thing, is we kind of need to inherit Apadana. We need to let someone else build it, flip into it, and then start spreading. Do you think they have something massive planned for the Modern Age? I don't know. I'm not saying anything. Like, we're able to play the modern... Like, we have the game. Like, the game includes the Modern Age. So it's like the Modern Age is in the build. We're just not allowed to talk about it or preview it. So what I did is when I went to do the preview, I just didn't play the Modern Age because I didn't want the preview to be impacted by something that wasn't meant to be there, right? Like, that would have been really unfair if I, like, played the Modern Age and then did the preview and pretended I hadn't. That really stinks. Now we're in the review period. So there was a preview and review. Now we're in the review period. And by February 3rd, I need to have a review ready. Right? That'll be like, should you buy this game? Is this game good? Like a review. And for that, I will have need to play the Modern Age. So I've been playing the Modern Age since then. How goes the Eleanor flipping? You bring light in, you're coming at the best time because we just got Oracle set up, a couple of amphitheaters set up. We got some great works going in. Everyone else is in a golden age, but we're 2 turns away from an era flip. So hopefully Baroness and Thessaloniki are on the table in the next era, and then we vibe out from there. But yeah, your question has 2 answers. They either have something big planned or they don't have something big planned. But you will just have to discover for yourself. Let's go. I really don't know what I want to do here. Honestly, Theater Square Festival, because I just need the great works. Even if I don't have the spots for them yet, I don't actually care about that. I'll put them in somewhere. What I need, where am I putting this Theater Square? Most reviewers are saying it's pretty good. My opinion so far, like the first impression I did of the preview, is that I've had a very positive experience. I don't want to like go through much more than that. I put a best and worst video out on YouTube, which is about as much as I want to do in like the this is good, this is not good category. But my experience has been, I'll say it like this. Here's a good summary of how I feel so far. I have played for about 45 hours. I've played for about 45 hours, and I've never once been bored, and I've never once gone, oh my goodness, I really don't want to click next turn. You know what I mean? Or, oh, like I'm not having, right? So it says nothing about the turn-by-turn experience and whether everything in the game is working for me or not, but as an overall impression, I mean, 45 hours, how many games do you get 45 hours into and just go, I'm still having a great time? Right? Like, so yeah, that was what I said. 45 hours in, having a great time is my current state of being. Let's go. Holy Site Campus, Commercial Hub, Theater Square. Doesn't matter. We're in the flipping game. None of these cities matter because we're flipping the big ones later. Will I still play 6 after 7? Probably not for a while. I think here's what I think will happen. I think 7 will come out. I think everyone will be really into it for a while. Like, regardless of how they feel about the game, just a lot of eyeballs on it. I think the hype for 7 will, like most games after they release, die down a little bit after the release. There'll be the point that happens in every Civ game where you still have a lot of people on the old game, but Civ 7 hasn't had a sale yet. Right? So you'll have all of the real Civ heads on Civ 7. Right? But I think more people will, by 3 or 4 months in, I wouldn't be surprised if more people are still playing Civ 6. And then it'll be that first like winter sale or summer sale or whatever, where it's 10 or 20% off or whatever, that the full switch will happen. But I think for about 3 months, there'll be a time where you could play both games and have an audience, would be my guess. I don't actually know, though. Like, I started creating content during the pandemic, and so I've just never been through a game launch for a game that I covered, so I have no idea what it's like for Civ. Judging by YouTube today, we've had our single... One second. We've had our single biggest day in terms of views and subscribers today with the best and worst video. And so I think it's fair to say a lot of people are interested in Civ 7. I'm too handsome to be a YouTube gamer guy. I should be reviewing colognes. I think that's probably not correct. I think I would be significantly less single if I could be a cologne reviewer. Just put me with Johnny Depp. I will say, I'm not going to lie to you. Regardless of how you feel about Johnny Depp, that goddamn cologne that he promotes, it smells delicious. It's very nice. I can't remember what it's called. And the Jake Gyllenhaal one. The Jake Gyllenhaal one is Prada Ocean. Oh, you want to know something funny? The first time I ever encountered Prada Ocean cologne, this is a... yeah, I'm not settling any more cities. This is a detour down my memory. It was at TwitchCon. I went to TwitchCon. I went to the partner area. And I don't know if they just all thought like gamers smelled bad, but the partner area, the partner party on the Thursday was sponsored by Prada. And they gave us all like a thing of Prada Ocean cologne. And I was like, What do I make of this? Are you saying I'm a professional, like, businessman? Like this, or are you saying the gamers smell bad? But I got it and it worked because that shit is delicious. I don't wear cologne too often just because of my work. But every time I go out, I obviously like smelling nice, and so I did buy a bottle of Prada Ocean after that. So marketing worked on me. I was in it. I was wrong. You should go back to talking games. Oh, are my cologne takes not what you wanted to hear? I can't believe that. I put myself out there so hard and just told the whole ass story, and chat's just like, eat shit. It's an awful take. All right. Fair play. Fair play, YouTube. I wasn't aware of your game. I wasn't aware of your expertise in the cologne game. That's my bad. I won't make that mistake again. I'll stick to talking games. That Johnny Depp cologne sucks. Prada Ocean, the worst. There we go. Have I redeemed myself? Are we back? Do I still have an audience? Are people still watching? All right, let's get into the flippage. Let's go. All right, we got the theater squares down now. I need enough gold to buy an amphitheater, but that won't take long. Now, you want to know what the Johnny Depp cologne is? All right, I just want to say really quickly, this is not an endorsement of Johnny Depp if this gets clipped and put on the internet. All right, the cologne smells good regardless of whether Johnny Depp promotes it, and he's also good in Pirates of the Caribbean. Those two things are facts. The rest of the things about him, not as ideal. But Johnny Depp Cologne. Salvage. Dior Salvage. It was Dior. If you say it like that, you sound extra sexy. No accent. Just go in with like the awful Canadian American accent. Salvage. Did the non-historical unlock seem fairly accessible to get if you tried? Yeah. So Mr. Stick Figure, to answer your question, I've never intentionally gone for an unlock yet. Like it's a Civ game, so there's just so much for me to learn and explore, and I've been trying to go randomly because I want to mix and match so I can preview the game, review the game, get an understanding of the mechanics. So I'm trying to like change my strategy each age. But I would say every time you go into the exploration age, you'll automatically have 3 options. I'm usually going in with 4 or 5 options. So without thinking about it, I'm usually able to unlock 1 or 2. But you won't really get to decide. What the limiting factor is your map. And so you'll have to play around with it, because if you go in and you're like, I want to play Mongolia, there might not be 3 horses on your map available for you. Some of them you have more control over. Like some of them are like, you know, settle 5 cities in the distant lands or whatever. But some of them, like horses, you just have no control over. Because if there are horses on your map, I promise you, you're going to want them in your city. So you will get the 3 horses. That's not a problem. But I had no problem having 4 or 5 options. I very rarely had more than 5 though, but I very rarely only had the 3 in that first age transition. If that's a helpful answer, I don't know. Oh, who's building wonders for me to steal? Ramoxys, welcome on in. Y'all are just in time. If you're tuning in now, you're just in time for me to just dunk on the AI. No! Grand Columbia's in a golden age again. But Thessaloniki might be up for grabs. We want monumentality for sure. Oh, we need to start flipping cities. We needed that. Oh, it's only 4.9. It's only 4.4. No governors, though. Oh, we really needed that to go better. Are certain resources still a requirement for certain units? No, it's better in my opinion. So the way the resources work, so you have your horses, your iron, like those kind of strategic resources, they just give you empire-wide buffs to your whole army. So you can build any part of the army without the resources, which feels a lot better, because then you're not map limited. Like if you don't have horses, you can still build cavalry units, you know what I mean? Especially if it's like unique and you're going to want to do that. But like each niter gives you, every niter you have gives all your boats an extra combat strength. Every horse you have, it's infantry units or whatever it is. And so I think that works better. But it's never like there's 19 horses. So it's not like you come up to somebody and he has 9 extra combat strength because he hoarded all the horses. Like they spawn like this. Like you might have one here, you might have one here, but you're never gonna have like a billion. And so it just feels good. I enjoy that. Casnadian, what's up? Casnadian, I saw you in the Discord the other day. I saw your Discord thing was on and I was like, holy shit, it's Casnadian. I haven't seen him in a while. I'm really curious to see as to how much the changes will reduce the game slog. I think that the changes in the first 2 ages so far have done little to reduce the amount of actions you have to take. Like the turns still take a while and it's still a lot of turns, but they've definitely minimized the downright brainless decisions you're making. There are definitely fewer actions where you're just like clicking through it for the sake of clicking through it. There's a lot more meaningful choices, I would say. That's just a personal preference and experience thing. And I'm not someone who, I've put 3,000 hours into this game. I'm not someone who feels the late game slog. So I don't know what I'm like going up against. But I definitely feel like there's less like just straight up nonsense decisions. So in that sense, it's been successful, I suppose. Yeah, we want this old god obelisk. I'll buy it for 12 turns. I just want the faith. Okay, we got builders, we got settlers. So if we're gonna start flipping cities, we got to get some more great works in here. Are we running more? I mean, we have so much room is the thing. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 more slots for great works of writing. Yeah, we just got to start getting them in there. We need 600 gold for the amphitheater. They get a granary and start moving. Oh my goodness, chat's popping off now. I can't even keep up. What is peaceful domination game? Yeah, we're just flipping cities. That's exactly right. Eleanor flips easier. We're playing French Eleanor, not English Eleanor, but you can do it with either. But just if you're wondering why, it's French Eleanor, but chat's saying English. Is Civ 7 challenging to beat? I'm not going to talk about the modern age to answer your question, but what I will say is like the difficulty matches up pretty much the same. So like if you're able to win Civ 6 on deity routinely, and you go play like the standard difficulty of Civ 7, you'll probably just roll over the AI. You know what I mean? Like I think once you learn Civ 7, you'll probably end up kind of choosing the difficulty level you're at. It's easier to understand. I'll say that for free. Like the victory conditions are way easier to understand as you're going through them. Like those legacy paths, they are clear. Build 7 wonders, collect 12 relics. None of this nonsense where it's like you're trying to calculate, oh, I turned it off for this game. You're trying to calculate like the domestic tourist versus the other tourist, and then a rock band comes out of nowhere, and it's 12,000 tourism, but it's only for one city, but how does that count to the, like, it's immensely less frustrating to understand what you're meant to do for the victory conditions, which is really nice. Like those first 2 legacy paths are so clear and just so easy to understand. Am I going to get a 50 series GPU? No, I've got a 4090 and like a new 4090, so I think I'll be fine. I play Civ. I don't think I need... my 4090 is 1 more turning in both 6 and 7 just fine, so I think I'll be good. We're going to get no great writer points here, so we've got a problem. The AI is going to ban us from writer points, and that might derail the run. Let's hope. Oh, no scientist points. Perfect. Never mind. I lied. That's great. How do I feel about the UI's lack of colors? I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know how to feel about the UI. There are some parts of it that really bother me. But I think it might just be because I'm a PC player and the Civ 7 UI is much more like console friendly in its design. And I use UI mods in this game even. And so like I think I just need a PC based UI mod. And so I don't want to be overly judgy on the UI. The lack of colors hasn't bothered me though. The lack of a search feature kind of bothers me. But the lack of colors hasn't bothered me. to answer that question directly. Are you sad that religious victory is removed? Nope. Not even a little bit. To be at the end of the day, I don't actually care what the victory conditions are. I just care that they're all fun to play. Like in Civ 6, I wish religion and Diplo were as fun as the other three. Right? So it doesn't actually matter. We're getting 2 Theater Square festivals coming in. Like they said, we're getting rid of the... I guess Domination needs to be in there. What do I think of the fact that you can't pin districts? It's been frustrating, to be honest. It's not districts. Like, pinning the buildings I don't care about as much. Especially because I don't even know all their adjacencies yet. So it's like I wouldn't even know how to pin the buildings. It's just pinning the wonders that I want to do. Because the wonders, I can, like, go through the tech tree. I can open the Civlopedia. I can, like, see the wonders. And knowing which wonders I want to put down and where would be very helpful. All right, we should have more writers coming in now.
With the advance of...
Really? 2 projects. Oh, only 1 came through this turn. Okay. Theology, Temple, Mabodi. This is not going how I wanted. I wanted to really quickly be able to start flipping these cities. Watermill? We have I think maybe we start chopping out these rainforests for food to get this population number up to put, because these are the 2 cities we're targeting. Amboise needs a facelift as well. But we're trying to buy the amphitheater here. You can play Civ on Netflix? Hell yeah. The Civ community is growing. That's what we like to see. I bet map pins will be a mod. I'm not overly stressed. Like I don't need the game to be perfectly designed for me personally. So I'll be okay. Let's go. Oh, that's a trade road that's getting plundered. That's surely got to be a great person. Yeah, okay. There we go. Okay, so that's another +1. 3.5. We're getting there. We're getting there. But that'll just force them to put a governor in. We still got to overcome the governor. Apadana might be on the cards now. What I want to do is let someone else build it. Just kidding. We go builder. We go builder. We chop. We farm. We get some higher population in our cities. We still only have 10 science as well, so we're going to have to start putting down a campus soon. I don't want to sell you that. It's the only one we have. I was kind of banking on stealing units, to be honest. All right, we can buy settlers and builders with faith. I've been holding on to it for a hero because Himiko's coming back soon. I think it's probably still best to hang on to it for Himiko for now. I'm trying to use rock bands, but they keep dying. Dude, rock bands are the single most frustrating thing in Civ 6, so there is no advice, unfortunately. It's just you just gotta suffer, and I'm sorry about that. But rock bands are immensely frustrating. I guess my tip would be, just to not leave you without one, make sure you get whatever promotion will give it the most levels. So like, plays at 1 level above on X, plays at 2 level above on Y. Like, get those promotions that give it the extra level when it plays on a specific district, and then play it on those districts. But that's all you can do. Why haven't I killed my heroes if they don't have charges? I don't know. Why would I? Are they not just, like, fun to have around? Like, can I buy them back if I kill them? I've never tried that. Zach, are you about to teach me something new? Zach, it might not have occurred to you that I actually didn't know the thing I think you're about to tell me. For the relic! Ah! I see. Now you're speaking a language I understand. I mean, yeah. That would have been smart. Bye, Hercules. Idiot. There we go. We got 2 relics now. Everyone thanks Zach. I want both chats to say thank you, Zach. Because he is doing... Do I not have extra space for heroic relic? There we go. Minus 0.8, baby. Zach Twitch chat says thank you. Now YouTube chat also says thank you. All right, we need population. All right, Baranass is going minus 1.8. We're going to get a governor in there soon. Okay, we need a... Okay, this is good. We got the amphitheater now. And Amboise. So now we got tons of slots. We just need pop for builders now. Or money for builders, sorry. Let's buy Himiko back. Let's get the jade industry here. Just food from our side. Anyways. Yeah, 1 food, 2 gold. Good. This is a good wonder or great person. Himiko? Yo, you can buy him back if you kill them. Yo, did y'all know that you could kill your heroes and buy them back and you just didn't tell me? Because that seems a little mean that you've known this whole time. This is why you got to start a YouTube channel. Just because there's no quicker way to find out that you're doing something wrong than by doing it in front of people on the internet. Because people on the internet will be like Zach. I'll be like, why aren't you killing the thing? And I'll be like, what do you mean, why am I not killing it? I'll be like, the relic! It gives you the relic! And you'll be like, holy shit, Zach. Your brain cells are running and mine are crawling. I know you can call it back once an era. I know how to call back. I just didn't know if it had already been an era. If you killed it, you could bring it back. I thought the game had like a timer on that anyway. And I don't know why I thought that. Don't ask me why I thought that, because I don't know. I think a lot of things that are not correct. Did I build walls for the boost? I think honestly just another builder. Is there anywhere we could put a settler that helps with loyalty? Not really. I want to like concentrate here. Or let's go for Baronaz. They'll end up having to put a governor in. How useful is happiness? Are the celebration things good? Happiness is very useful and the celebration things are very good. Every time in Civ 7 you get a celebration, it gives you a new policy card slot. So just for that reason, they're really good. It also gives you one of the 2 abilities of your government. So when you pick a government, that government comes with 2 abilities. It'll give you one of those abilities for 10 turns when you get a celebration. So the more celebrations you get, the more policy cards you get permanently, but the more boosts you get for 10 turns at a time, and they're all good. So you definitely want them. 200 is a great amount. It's enough for a watermill. Seek, thanks for the follow. What's something you'll miss from 6 that won't be in 7? A lot of the things I miss are like UI related. So let's not, because that'll be updated or modded. So I don't need to worry about that. What are the things I'll miss? I love the art style. And I know I'm the only one who really likes the Civ 6 art style. I like my Civ to feel a little cartoonish. Like it's not a real game. I'm currently like Eleanor of France building the Oracle in Paris. You know, trying to flip a city in Grand Colombia with loyal. Like, none of this makes sense. Like, it's all a big fantasy board game. And so I like the cartoonish nature as, like, a way to embrace that. So I'll probably miss the art style. However, Civ 7 is beautiful. Like, it's a really pretty game. I won't miss Sean Bean. Gwendo Christie lights up the land. Gwendo Christie does a great job. So I'm not worried about that. What'll I miss from 6? Let's take a look around. What'll we miss? The civic tree is not it. Trying to think of a specific thing. Like, I'm pretty good at just having it be a new game and a different like even now if you said what's one thing you like you're playing Civ 6 after playing Civ 7 for 40 hours, like what is one I think the only thing I truly miss is the army commanders. Like that's just a one-to-one straight upgrade. But it's like otherwise I'm pretty good at just they're two different games, two different experiences going on. There's a lot I enjoy about both of them. There's some things I don't enjoy about both of them. Right? Like I don't know, what do I miss? I love the colors of Civ 6 more. Yeah, I like the colorful and like almost whimsical nature of 6 more than the more kind of refined realism of 7. Even if it's beautiful. Oh, you know what I'll miss? Era Score. And that's the thing is like something like Era Score comes in as a DLC in Civ 6, so it's not like it was in the base game. But the Era Score system, I really enjoy. Oh, the boosts! Both of those. The boosts and the Era Score. I love the Era Score system. I like having like a little bit of a... Like the Golden Ages have been worked into the Legacy paths, which I also really like the Legacy paths. But I like having like little questing side missions, the boosts. So Era Score is like a real 1B to that question, but the 1A thing, I really like the boosts of the tech tree. Yeah, Eureka's and Inspirations. They're a very clever way to be able to like focus your empire and get around some science and culture. You know what I mean? Yeah, the boosts are number one for sure. I really like the boosts. That was a great question. I don't have a better answer because I'm just not. I'm a person that's easy to please. So many people are on the internet being like, VanBradley, I bet you're just saying nice things about Civ 7 because you don't want to like ruin your relationship with whoever. And I'm like, or alternatively, maybe I'm just having a good time. Like, I don't know. Like, is it that hard to believe that the most anticipated game of all time for me is one that I might be enjoying? Like, I just don't know why. It's like so hard to believe that that might also be true. Yeah, we chopped this for the pop. But yeah, I think that my opinion of not just Civ but any video game is higher than the average. Like I'm a real easy pleaser. When I rate movies on Letterboxd, my average is far higher than the opinion. I'm a judicious Letterboxd reviewer. And I think it's the same with video games. Like I'm really easy to please. And so I'm probably not the best person if you're looking for like a really in the weeds, find every little thing that's wrong with something, because I just don't like doing that. But I mean, I'm good for vibes. Like, I'm good for a vibe check, for sure. All right, is this enough loyalty to start flipping? 1.8, we need more than that. Babylon boot. What I want is one where you can do the culture tree. Surely that's a mod. Like the Babylon, but for culture instead. I would much rather boost through the culture tree and get like a... Because if you meet 3 city-states, you just get a government on like turn 5. The historicity, I just don't care about at all. Yeah, boosts are gone. It'll be interesting to see what they add with DLC, actually. Because the thing is that you don't know. Like, you don't know what you don't know.
Flowers
right? So it won't feel like when I played Civ 6, I wasn't like, oh my god, I really want an era score system. They just introduced it, and I was like, oh, I like this. You know what I mean? And so, like, you don't know what you don't know, and so I'm interested to see. That did nothing for me. DLC, I don't know though, because those ages take a while in Civ 7. Like the game is going to come out and people are going to play it and they'll like it or they won't like it or they'll love it or they'll hate it or they'll feel. Undeniably, it's a full game though in terms of how long it takes you, right? Because you kind of can't speed run it like you can in 6. It's hard to speed run because of the way the ages kind of rubber band. And each game takes about 12 to 15 hours. It is a long game. Like, one game of Civ 7 takes a while. And so I don't know how they'll add a whole other age. You'd be playing for 20 hours. I think it's way more likely they'll rework things into the current ages. I don't think you'll ever get more than 3. I would be surprised. Because they would have to shorten one of them significantly. No builders? I forgot there wasn't any builders, if that's helpful. Like by game 2, I was like, what are builders? I got back into Civ 6 and started calling them workers. I understand the historicity complaints. I just think anyone who has them hasn't really thought farther than turn 1. Right? Like, I understand wanting it to, like, I understand going in as Catherine the Great of Rome and being like, this makes no sense. Right? But then they'll also go in as Catherine the Great of Russia, and they're like, this makes sense, and immediately build the pyramids on their desert tile in Russia. And then you're like, okay, well, what about the historicity? Like I feel like people only have those complaints until turn 1, and then all of a sudden those complaints don't exist at all. And I think maybe it's because they're choosing the ahistorical nature at that point, and it's not being like forced on them. I think that might be the thing. But by the end of a game of Civ 7, you're surely just going to be in the same spot where nothing on the map makes any sense. Love the Civ 7 vids so far. I was wondering more about governments. Do they have an impact outside of celebrations? Oh, what a question. And I don't think so. I don't think so, but I don't know that, so I don't want to give you bad information. I'll check next time I'm in game. I think the only effect they have right now is you don't unlock them. They always come at the beginning of the age. So like early in the game, and then early in the exploration age, it'll come up and it'll ask you for your government. I'm trying to remember the screen. It'll ask you to pick one of 3 governments, and that choice, you're choosing which 2 celebration options you want. So there's 6 total celebration options, and they come in blocks of 2, and you're choosing which block of 2 you want. I don't think there's like an immediate or ongoing effect, but there might be, and I'm just not remembering, which would be embarrassing. I mean, I can see any aspect of the game being reworked. Same with Civ 6. Like, that's the thing, is you don't know what you don't know. We need a campus here. +4 would be nice. Let's get a chop on that then. Yeah, I just don't know what I don't know, so I have no idea how to answer that question. I mean, yeah, I could see them doing it. For sure. Daily Civ 7 news. Any juicy bits of news you want to leak to a trusted and independent resource? No, there's no news I want to leak. If that's okay, I'd rather not end up in Take-Two jail. I don't know if you're familiar with who owns 2K, but they're a multi-billion-dollar company, and I suspect their lawyers do a good job. So I'd really rather not leak anything. Trying to think if there's like a juicy tidbit from the first 2 ages that's been undercover. I've been on Reddit kind of posting little photos that I think are cool. I didn't see like a thunderstorm in anyone's preview. Like Civ 7 has these like massive lightning storms that just ruin whole chunks of tiles, and they're really, really cool. And so I put like a photo of one of those. What else is kind of like, it's definitely in the first 2 ages, but has been like underreported so far. I don't know. Stream modern era, please. No, I'm good. I'm good. I think you're just gonna have to wait till the embargo comes up, and I'm sorry about that. It was funny, I hadn't put together the Ben Franklin kite thing. There we go, now we're flipping. Look at that, -5. Now we're going Thessalonica. Oh, but we got the governor in there. We were flipping it. The music is as good as you'd expect from a Civ game. It's incredible. I have it turned off most of the time when I'm recording, just so it doesn't end up in videos. But since I haven't been recording the last 3 or 4 games I've played, I've just been listening with the music on. And I'm not a real music nerd, but it's great. Just as good as you'd expect. Apparently, each Civ has its own capital and palace tile, but most content creators have it set as the Founders Edition cosmetic. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't even aware the edition we got was the Founders Edition. To be sure. I mean, I guess I have it set to that then. This is my hearing for the first time that you can change the palace. I'll have to look for that. I've never tried. Oh, the embargo's on the 3rd, Zach. Zach, the embargo's on the 3rd. Like for game reviews. The embargo on the 5th is just for streaming. And I suspect it's because there'll be a patch in between. But the 3rd is for reviews. And then I suspect the game will undergo like an update for day 1. And that's when we can start streaming it. I don't think they want us streaming from the build. If I'm like putting my head in like a 2K marketing person, I don't think you want people streaming from a build for hours and hours and hours that's not complete, because you might get the community worked up about things that you know aren't going to be problems, because you're going to fix them by the time the game comes out. I don't know. I think it just opens you up to way more criticism that's unnecessary. And I'm sure, I know the Civ community well, I'm sure they're going to not have trouble finding things to criticize. You know what I mean? Like the Civ community is going to do that anyway. And so I think if you stream off a build that's not the one the public gets, you're just opening yourself up to showing off things that may potentially be unfinished for no reason, would be my guess. Temple of Artemis, great. Do I want any wonders? I really just want to flip Baranas and then kind of just keep moving on. It wouldn't kill me to have another city over here. Like, we're getting to the point where another settler might not be a bad idea. We have 2 more slots for a great writer left. After that, we'll need a place to put them. We're getting 19, so we're really far ahead. So we're just going to get all the great writers, so that's not an issue. Let me hold the course for now. What is the wackiest one I've tried? The wackiest one I've tried was Xerxes, Hawaii in the Exploration Age. That was the one where I got the most like OP nonsense going. Keep chopping out heroes for new relics might be good, yeah. I don't have any heroes to chop. Oh, and new cities, sorry. 29 turns is a lot, though. I think I'll have to wait for that to come down. Oh my god, there's so many Civ 7. It's so hard to play Civ 6 and answer Civ 7 questions and stay out of Take-Two jail. All right, 1 second, friends. I will get to the Civ 7 questions. I just got to focus for a second. We're flipping here. What's fun is most people on YouTube are going to watch this after Civ 7 comes out, and they'll be like, why is he answering these questions with dumb answers he doesn't know? All right. I think you keep chopping out for food and then put farms down. Do I know if there will be patches throughout the game's life to balance stuff? I don't know that, but I suspect there will be. I remember when they patched Civ 6 and took my Earth Goddess away from me. It was a bad day to be the Civ 6 world. Earth Goddess, Nerf Goddess we called it. We almost revolted, but then, you know, they announced the Frontier Pass and we stopped revolting. Wait, so Civ 7 has entered the skin cash grab market? I don't know. I mean, I didn't even... If they have, they're not doing a great job. Because I did not even notice that that was an option in the game. Now that you say it, I vaguely remember when I made the video about the Founders Edition that that was one of the options. They were very clear that, like, the memento stuff and whatnot is not... like, definitely will never be a microtransaction, so I doubt it.
Every man should make his...
I mean, that would obviously be really disappointing, but... I suppose we'll have to wait and see.
I fan myself.
I think now that you're mentioning, I think there was a Founders Edition option for like the Fog of War tiles. Do I want this Envoy? Holy Site adjacency might be nice. Yeah, we want Faith to be turned into yields for sure. Next we go into Pingala for the 7th Science. So you're going to be a farm. You're going to be a farm. You already put in the PTO for the 6th? I think you'll have a good day. I hope that if people are taking time off work, that they're getting enough time to finish a game. I want people to finish a full game of Civ 7. It takes about 12 to 15 hours. Oh, I was going to chop this out, wasn't I, for a campus? That's my bad. See, this is what you get for asking me questions. Now I'm losing track of my stuff. It's okay. I'm happy to help. Any bugs?
But as I headed...
I mean, there are. It's not a release build. There are still bugs in Civ 6. I'll say I was surprised at how stable the build was. I think that's a fair comment. Like, my game has never crashed. I've never run into any, like, game-breaking bugs or progression issues. And I think that's what I'll say on it. But, like, yeah, it's a pre-release game. There's the odd bug to squash here or there. Oh, yeah, the monopolies with the early, like, a bazillion tourism. Okay, we want art museums to start getting those artist points going. Then we go Hattusa still. Just make sure we keep it. Oh, give me another city. Once you get the flipping going, we also need to make sure we get another golden age. So we got to be on top of that. So you come here to chop. You got 3 builds, so you can still do that. 8 pop is good. Yeah, there's a food chop here, but you're getting a builder. So we'll come do that. There's some food chops here for sure, but 8's kind of where we're tapping out a little bit here. How long do I think it'll take to go on? I don't know. I don't know. I don't market video games. It'll depend on the sales. Like, if the sales are really good and really strong and people are spending, you know, $90 on the base game and whatever, then probably for a while. And if people don't buy it, then probably pretty quick. I have no idea. I'll be friends with anyone. This is peaceful loyalty flipping. Not getting Thessalonically this era. They had to put the governor in. I'm surprised they don't just move a governor up one. Are they? Yeah, it's plus 26 here. Baronaz is just in an awkward spot. Are they going to try and settle here? Well, that's going to be tough. As like a way to help Baronaz out. I don't think that'll be helpful at all. Yeah, we just need one shoe to drop here. Because we're inheriting a campus. That'll be really nice. Have they announced that they will remove the DRM? Is that de novo? Is that the de novo thing I keep hearing about? I have no idea. I would suspect they have not announced they'll be removing it, but I don't actually know that. My husband wants it, but I refuse to buy it for him. If it's on sale, hey, you are the master of your wallet. Make your choice and stand by it. I'm going to wait. Oh, we're chopping this up for a campus. Yeah, let's chop out the points. Yeah, we're already... I think we get another settler. We're already out of room for all of our great works, and I want to start... Eridu's a good target. Yeah, already minus 7.1 from just Amboise. Civ 7 Civ has a really low rate of people that complete a game. Is Civ 7 making that better? Oh, that's a great question. I think it will do nothing to help the people for whom the experience is simply just too long or the game is just too complicated. Like Civ 7 does not like dumb itself down in any real way. Like I've put in 45 hours and I'm still learning new mechanics all the time, right? Like it's still a huge investment if you want to be at the top of your game with it. But it has made... The legacy paths have made the victory aspect of it way more achievable and understandable. So the game has a lot more clarity. Like in terms of... like if you're a new player, you will have a much easier time understanding what it is you do or need to do. The tutorials are way better. Like the Civ 7 tutorials, I played them for the first game. Just to suss out the tutorial. I want to go entertainment complex here to start running a project for loyalty. And I loved the tutorial. So I think overall it'll be an improvement and you'll have a higher game completion rate, but not because the game's less complicated or is shorter. Because if those two things were the problem, I think there'll still be a problem. If the problem was, I don't understand how I'm supposed to win a game, or, yeah, I guess that would be the, or, yeah, I guess that would be the one thing that I think they would have done a lot of work on is like, I don't understand how to win a game of Civ. So I'm just not going to. Temple or market? You go temple, you buy the market, and then you get a trade route. See how far you can stretch that. Himiko still has 8 charges. Yeah, go to Mogadishu. What are we doing? I forgot Himiko even had charges. It's really hard to stream and chat about a video game you're not playing. Oh my goodness. Don't they have a game mode where it's only one of the 3 ages for short games? That I don't actually know that, to be honest. Maybe. That would be cool. That wouldn't surprise me because that's not the... I love when I chop a food thing and it takes longer for me to grow. That would be exactly the kind of thing I would miss. We're going to get a free goodie hut next turn. Minus 8.6 now, baby. They're going to put a governor in at the last second and kill the vibes. And I'm going to be really sad about it. I think if simply the fact that the games take a long time is a problem for people, it will continue to be a problem for people. I don't think they made any effort to make the game shorter. In fact, I think on average the game is longer because you can't really speedrun it the same way. Like I can finish a game of Civ 6 in about 3.5, 4 hours if I really speedrun it. I don't know if that's possible the same way in 7, like the way the ages work. Again, I think the overall effect is much more friendly for newer players because the tutorials are amazing and the objectives are much more clear. But I don't think it's because the game is shorter at all. We just need food for growth. We're about to get our first city. Damn, it takes you like 20 hours.
All that glisters is not...
Going through the first 2 ages has on average taken me about 6 to 7 hours if I go quickly. But if I really want to pin something down and like learn as I go, it's been longer. Probably closer to 8. Which is kind of what they advertise. They advertise like 6 to 8 through exploration and 12 to 15 through the whole game, which is about my experience so far. You can also play quick speed. Like I think I have forgotten to mention that. You can just turn on quick speed if you want. Like they've kept all of the game speed options, so I forgot to get this goodie hut 2 turns in a row. Chat, watch me do it. Watch me go, baby. Genius. All right, Mogadishu, get in. Oh, please don't put a governor in here. I'm looking forward to this city. Minus 9. Yeah, and then we'll have 3. All the Paris ones will go to Baranaz, and then we'll start flipping, baby. I go, oh, I forgot it again! I forgot it again, chat! Someone hit me in the noggin. Someone punched me in the face. Oh my god, I'm the dumbest person alive. Holy smokes. This is unbelievable gameplay from VanBradley at the moment. There we go. A 20 Diplo favor. Cool. Awesome. No one wants iron? Does everyone on the map have iron? Lame. You always play on line speed, you just don't have the time? Yeah, I'm assuming that's why they put that option in there. I do love an online speed game. Especially because the part that it speeds up the most is the end game, which is like the most tedious for people, I think. Come on, Baroness. This is our first flip. Come on, I want to celebrate. I want to celebrate our first flip. Let me flip it. Let me flip it. Let's do it. Let's flip it, baby. Yeah! First flip. Okay, now we save for Hercules to smash down. Nice. All right, good work, team. Good work. And it's a high food option, too. So we save for Hercules to smash down a theater square. Perfect. Hello, Zhao. Oh, where are you? There's still more people I need to flip? Oh my god. Okay. Can you win in the first 2 ages? That's a great question. I have no idea. What happens if you kill everyone in the first 2 ages? Oh no. Is our trader gonna die? So early on its mission? I actually have no idea what happens if you just kill everyone in the first 2 ages. Maybe you've just found the hack. Builder? Do we have the... Oh, we're going to go art museum in like 1 turn, so not builder. Oh, 3 turns is fine because we need builders anyway. There we go. That's enough for Hercules. Oh, it's only 700 for Hercules. What kind of voodoo magic is that? All right. I thought it was 850. No! No! Laventa, help! Laventa, do you not see a traitor in distress? What is this guy doing? He's drinking tea. What a prick. Laventa! All right, Baroness, get that theater square. How's the map generation? It definitely does generate blocky land masses, but I think people are thinking about it the wrong way. Because of the navigable rivers, the maps are much more dynamic, even if they are blockier. So I think the actual ideal map is kind of a block rectangle with a bunch of navigable rivers to get to the middle, because it maximizes the land space in the area while also letting you use a navy. It hasn't bothered me at all. I will say my favorite map setting is Shuffle. I've been vibing hard on Shuffle maps, just having a great time. But yeah, on the whole, it definitely is generating rectangle-y looking maps. But I guess it depends if that specifically bothers you, but it hasn't bothered me because of the navigable rivers. I do want to be friends with you, Grand Columbia, because... Oh, still plus 26. We got some work to do. Thessaloniki? 1.7. No more governor. Is there man-made climate change? Not that I've seen in the first 2 ages, no. I'm not giving you my great works. I don't know if it'll be in the modern age or not, but I haven't seen it in the first 2. Let's go. Boop. More culture.
Oh, swear not by the moon.
There we go. Oh, but Thessaloniki is not going to get it here because it's too far away. Okay, Baroness. Well, we got 1, and that's a start. Now, oh, we don't even have the pop for another one. Oh, Jesus. Okay, well, buy the granary. Get yourself a builder. What are we doing? I just got a culture victory, but then it says domination victory unavailable. Can you not get both in one? You cannot get both in one. That's a great alliance. No culture alliances because it stops this from flipping. You cannot get 2 victory conditions in the same game, no. You can still just take the capital and, like, know you got the victory, though. Like, the game doesn't stop you from doing that. Oh, let's get a chateau. Chateau à Paris! There we go. 4 era score. That's helpful. I'll buy the art museum. Don't stress. Let's get some walls. Just nice to have them. Oh, we're going to hit this golden age so hard.
to be on.
All right, we got to put the pinch on Thessaloniki now. We got to make them get that governor back in there. That's the goal. Make them put the governor back in. What were you building here, homie? Nuh-uh. Not anymore. Theater square. It's going to go on this tile. Because then we can put an entertainment complex here. 2 turns for that entertainment complex. Then we're going to want to run the loyalty one. But that's not going to affect... Vilnius is kind of in the way, isn't it? You're still curious how introducing new civs in the exploit... I feel like you might just have to play it then. Like, if the reviews come out and you find yourself making a purchase decision on Civ 7 and you end up with the game... I think people will like the Civ switching when they play it because I found it to be excellent. Like, it's just nice to have a Civ that's good at something in every age. Like, in every age, your unique units are battling other unique units. Everyone's got unique districts. Everyone's just good in the age they're in. I don't know. It feels good to me. Is this what we still want? I still want the great writer points. Although we go great artist points. We go great artist points because we're already collecting lots of writer points. And now we start collecting artist points for every art museum. Yeah. Let me start doing that. Let's get some gold in. Thank you for 12, homie. That's exactly what I meant. Oh, you still wanted some for 45? Sick. Boom, 124. Now we get an art museum. That's more great work. So we're collecting the points now, but we got to get those art museums in other cities to move those great works of art when we get them. All right, so next turn we're getting a theater square. Oh, can I say how big the download was? I don't know if I can, and I think that might be because I don't know. It was not, I'm positive it was not significantly bigger than Civ 6. Like, it's not 100 gigs or anything. My guess would be like 35 to 45. But that is completely a guess because I'm not sure. I just remember installing it on my work laptop. I mean, it's not my work, so it's my laptop. I just use it for work. And I did not have more than probably 70 or 80 gigs available and it installed. So my guess would be like the 35 to 45 range, but I have no idea what it'll end up being. Is that helpful? What is Civ 6? Like 25 or 30? I don't even know how big Civ 6 is for reference. Let's go. We got the art museum, so we're not stressed about that. Let's keep some production going. It's a rare sensation to have access to information people want, but to not know what people are going to ask so you don't have the information. Steam says 20 gigabytes available for 6 or for 7. I would believe 7 was also 20 gigs. I have no idea. But it's not over large because my laptop wouldn't have downloaded it if it was. It's not like Cyberpunk or whatever. Can you imagine if it was as big as Cyberpunk? Good God. How is it taking longer? Is there a loyalty mechanic? Yeah. There is, kind of. It doesn't work nearly the same way. But there is a way for cities to, like, revolt and stuff. Arena. I think I wanted this for the bread and circuses. Yeah, let's just click the loyalty pressure button and see what happens. Rapa Nui down 3. Yeah, let's get bread and circuses and see what happens because I think it'll be helpful. We're saving up for more art museums. While we're waiting, Theater Square Festival, get those points. You still have six charges. So, no, 1 second. Swap. I'm going to want to buy that amphitheater, though, but I want to buy the art museums. I'm just going to want a lot of gold, I think. Will you get to pre-install the game? I have no idea. I couldn't tell you. I wish I could, but I really don't know. My favorite combo so far was Xerxes, Hawaii. Whatever Xerxes is the gold Xerxes. There's one Xerxes that gives you like gold per trade route or something. I can't remember the exact ability. I combined that with Hawaii in the Exploration Age and had a blast. That's my favorite Civ combo so far in the ages we're previewing. Was Xerxes, Hawaii. I won't pretend that I've tried all of them or like even what I thought would be the most OP ones, but I popped off as Hawaii Xerxes. I think people will enjoy Rome and Greece in the Antiquity Age. Simple abilities, simple civs, but powerful. I suppose not too dissimilar to like Rome and Civ 6 in terms... Oh, we already got a great artist? My God. And we can already put one of the artworks in Baranas? Hell yeah, brother. Oh, let's move a book to the obelisk in Baranaz instead, because then the artist takes 10 to move. Oh no, we already got it in Baranaz. Then where do you think you're going? Or did I just move one to you? In any case, you go to Amboise. Rapa Nui -6. We're doing it, everybody. We're doing it. Rapa Nui -6. Think there'll be a Civ that can cross oceans in antiquity? I don't, but I think that's because I've heard... I actually don't know this, but what I've heard is happening is that they don't actually generate that side of the map until you do the age transition. Which makes perfect sense because it really probably helps with game performance. But I don't think it's even possible. But I don't know. I have no idea what they're going to do. I really enjoyed the DLC for Civ 6, though. And I really enjoyed the DLC for Civ 5, though. So I have pretty high faith in Firaxis' ability to come up with DLC I'm going to enjoy. I'm a little bit grumpy my trade route got killed. It's not enough food to make a difference. Go for the amenity, I think. Bonk. Oh, yeah. Please don't die. So let's go... We're kind of really cruising through the culture tree now. Things are feeling good at this point. You haven't seen me online for a while. When did I become a bad guy in a Bond film? I've always been a bad guy from a Bond film. Do I not strike you as a villain? Is there a fun adjacency minigame? I have no clue. I don't understand the adjacencies enough to know if it's a fun minigame or not. There are a lot of adjacencies, though. If you're a fan of adjacencies and like trying to fit things together to maximize adjacencies, I've had some buildings that will either give you like 3 science or 10 science, depending on how you've maneuvered everything. So I think there'll be a lot of fun for the adjacency people. I don't know how much of that is plannable versus not plannable, and how much of that is like just map luck. But But yeah, I think in the exploration age, I had one ocean building. I can't remember the name. Maybe a wharf. One of these ocean buildings. And like in one city, it would give you 6 food, and another one would give me like 18 because of all the fishing boats I had put down and whatnot. Like there are some fun adjacency shenanigans you can get up to if you'd like.
An enormous and
Ifa Jackalolo! Our favorite wonder. Okay, we're going to get Rapa Nui soon, which is great. It's definitely different than the way 6 implements it. I couldn't tell you how, though. Like, I couldn't tell you what's exactly different about it. It just feels different. You know when you get that feeling where like, this is different. And maybe it feels different because I don't understand it yet. Whereas I understand
is a man.
the Civ 6 adjacencies. All right, we're sitting down. I've been standing for 2.5 hours. We've been streaming for 2.5 hours and our internet hasn't crashed. It's because I threatened the internet provider as a Bond villain. I showed up with my black thermal turtleneck and was like, yo, fools, give me my internet. How does the difficulty feel to me? I think the AI does more core things better, but it doesn't result in like a more difficult game for the difficulty you're on. Like if you're on the standard difficulty and you can beat up Prince AI in Civ 6, you'll just beat up the standard difficulty AI in Civ 7. If you play on Deity and you're like, oh, this is harder, you're going to get to Deity and go, oh, this is harder. Like, I think the AI is better at core concepts more, and I don't know if the game is more simple for them, if the AI has gotten better, but I don't think it actually results in a more difficult experience if you know what you're doing. It might result in a better experience if you don't know what you're doing. But that's all anecdotal because I've only played, like, I don't know, an hour on Deity. What do I think about the Civ 7 UI? Y'all are wanting to chat about the Civ 7 UI. It's on Reddit. Everyone wants, like, to pick apart the UI. Here's what I think about the UI. The UI is clearly more focused for cross-play functionality. It looks like UI that would be great to use with a controller, which makes me very happy for our console friends who I think are going to get a much more console-friendly UI this time around. On the PC version, I'm going to hold all judgment from the UI until A, I'm allowed to review the game, but B, until the whatever patches are going to come through on the day one release, because I think the UI, if anything is going to get updated for like a day one release, it'll be the UI. The things that have been frustrating about the UI, though, have nothing to do with how it looks or anything. It's been the fact there's no search button. There's been no search button, and I can't map. Like, look at this. I just want to find out which tiles have mines on them. Boom. It took me 10 seconds. I just want to search that. You know, like, the search is just so functional. And I just miss it a lot. No, I wanted to clear that, you prick. Well, I got the Golden Age anyway. All right, 3 turns till the age transition. We are flipping it anyway. Rapa Nui is going to be ours. We have to hope that one of these hooligans is in a Dark Age. That's got to be the hope, is that one of these jabronis is in a Dark Age. Okay, we're going Art Museum in Marseille. And then we go Amphitheater here. Oh, this is such a good tile. Yeah, grow and produce. Get a lumber mill over here. Let's rock and roll, baby. Okay, well, that was rude. It's probably time for a third hero as well for the relic. Y'all might be onto something with that. Nalanda. Does your city or town still lose population due to insufficient food? I don't know exactly how the mechanics work, but your cities and towns lose population for sure. I've definitely had situations where it's like a flood has come through and taken out some tiles and killed some people. I know your cities can lose population for a variety of reasons. I won't pretend to understand how it works exactly. I hope that answers your question. It's like a half answer, but like, yes, city lose population. How exactly, I'm not sure. I suspect insufficient food would be a reason. Oh, it's because I'm running the project, Lamau. Get wrecked, Rapa Nui. I do want an industrial zone in Paris for the points, but I don't need one in Marseille. I think Marseille can have the government plaza, because we can't wait too long to get it, and we have the second tier now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, and it'll hit all 3 of these cities, I think. Okay. One, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah, it'll hit Cartagena as well. We're going Government Plaza in Marseille. Oh, we'll sauce it down in between the theater squares. Look at that. Could have chopped it, but I'm not faith bought. Oh, I should have faith bought a builder. We have 1,200 faith. Oh, speaking of which, then. Yoink. I don't know. Might as well build everywhere. Why not? Get some builds going, baby! Does the Exploration Age feel as fast as the Antiquity Age?
I saw a bang. New opinion.
It's definitely at least the same length, probably longer. But it takes me the same amount of turns. I was recording for the preview how many turns it took me to go through each age, and I was very frequently ending the Antiquity at 120, 130. Same, because the way the turns work in 7 is that each age starts again from 1. So it's like Antiquity Age through turn 200, you know, Exploration through turn 200. So it doesn't count up to like 500 in the same way. And I'm frequently getting out of both ages around... Didn't I just put a farm here? Did you explode or something? Turn 130 or so? So I think it takes the same amount of turns, but the turns take longer the longer you play the game, just because there's more stuff to do. Like more cities to take on and whatever. So I'm going to say the Exploration Age is longer, because it just factually has to be, for my experience to make any sense. I suppose we should get sailing just to have it. It's nice just to have things sometimes. You just eyeball it on console, you brave soul. You brave soul. I wish I was as brave as you. I need a search button. You're looking forward. I will say the builder thing is quite nice, because not only do you have to not remember how to buy them, you can't progress the game without using their function. Yes, Dark Age. Okay, we got some good ages in here. Like, if you have a city to grow, it comes up and the city changes to, like, blue or whatever, you can't miss it. You absolutely can't miss it. And so, yeah, their function has been replaced by something that just, like, blinds you until you deal with it, which is pretty funny. A kill wall would be nice for culture at this point. Oh, more great works of writing, baby. See, this is the thing. We really need this amphitheater to come in. Down to +5 only. Rapa Nui is still going down +7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is this going to work? I mean, it's less. It's less, but it's still not nothing. Well, I'm not worried about this because we can move these easily. I'm more worried about the arts because they take 10 turns to move. I'll put a chateau here. Chateau à Paris. We got a lumber mill for some production. All right, if we can flip Cartagena, that'd be great. Thessaloniki is 9? 9? We're playing on standard game speed right now.
Everything has its limit.
Okay, so we're trying to go for Cartagena through Rapa Nui. Because Rapa Nui also has a theater square. Does Rapa Nui have a library? Not a library, an amphitheater? Come on, tell me. Can I see it? No one's even watching the play. It does have an amphitheater. So we can move Great Works of Writing up to Rapa Nui. Sick.
Out if you will.
Get wrecked, Cartagena. You have no idea what's coming for you now. I just don't need these great work slots in Paris. I just really, really don't. The Taj Mahal is great, though, because we need golden ages. So let's actually build the Taj Mahal next to a theater square. Yeah, we go Ayutthaya for the culture. 172 is not bad. And then we get Kilwa. We're nowhere near a place we can build Kilwa, though, so we're going to have to do some flipping first, but we'll do our best. Oh, Papa Yan's losing loyalty. It's not even near us. This is a bunch of nonsense. I'm not going to build this too quickly now that we're getting Rapa Nui's next turn. Yes! How satisfying! We flipped the city-state! Chat, are you hyped? We're flipping city-states now. Yeah, get me some production and some food. That's the good stuff. Great musician points would be nice, but we just don't have the space for him yet. We will be keeping Rapa Nui. We will now be moving great works from Paris to Rapa Nui. There we go. Perfect. So we need some more relics is the deal now. And plus 3.5, we're getting closer, baby. We are getting closer. Don't underestimate us. We're getting closer. I think a campus here, though. When you have these good campuses, you got to... Oh, a holy site. Sorry, I think a holy site. If you got the good holy sites, you got to take them. Also, can we buy you a tile that you can use to grow? That would be ideal. Oh, 0.07. All right, well, that's at least a start. Okay, now we save up for art museums. Chirpy asks, will I be getting early access for Civ 7? Well, Chirpy, the YouTube channel you're watching this game on right now has 2 videos where I've already played Civ 7. I tell you all about it. There's a preview, and then there's a best and worst. So check them out. I've put about 45 hours into Civ 7. And my experiences are in the videos. You definitely don't want this one because you're going to have way more cities without governors than with governors. Although I suppose you can kind of move the governors up to get the extra amenities and housing. I mean, you definitely don't really want Ancestral Hall either because you're not settling cities. So I think you go Audience Chamber just to have it, but you don't feel that good about it. Anyways, I don't think it matters. We got Pingala where we want Pingala. Don't want the tourism. Don't need the tourism. It's only domination victory. Magnus where we got Magnus. Reina's pretty good. Victor's pretty good. Amani's pretty darn good. Amani to Ayutthaya, please. Keep the envoys there. Is it weird going back to 6? Not really. Like, I'm just so comfortable with 6. Civ 7 feels like Civ, though, so it's like it's no struggle for me to go back and forth. I don't feel like it's jarring. Like, it doesn't feel like you're playing a game from, like, a completely different universe or anything. What's weird is like the names for everything. I keep forgetting what the names of everything in Civ 6 are because I'm already on like my Civ. Because not only did I play the 45 hours of Civ 7, I like made videos about it. And so it's like I listen to those videos over and over and over again. So I just got all the Civ 7 terminology in my head. And I'm just having a hard time remembering what all the words for Civ 6 are. I just need to get you a tile. Like literally this wheat tile might do. Like just anything. I've got the faith for it, but I don't want to spend the gold on it though, because I want the gold for art museums. Speaking of which, I should have like at least 150 gold per turn. No one wants horses. We used to be a country. France used to be a country.
Remember that people break down too.
Cartagena also already has a governor, +1. All right, let's get you. We need you to grow, Rapa Nui. Unfortunately, you're not cutting it. Okay, there's one more in Rapa Nui. That should be neutral now. Baronaz is right there. Do we have anything for Baronaz? Yeah, there we go. That's got to be a change. Let's see what happens. We got to get Cartagena because that'll start flipping everything. Okay, we just need some food in Rapa Nui. Is there a way to wonder this in? No wonders available. That's a lie. There's literally all the wonders available, VB. Like, use your eyeballs, man. Get some glasses. Stop being an idiot. There's people watching. How many people are watching? Jesus Christ. There's 150 people watching, VB. Stop being dumb. Shout out to the 100 of you on YouTube, by the way. Can you believe that I didn't even multi-stream until like 6 months ago? And now we're just having a great time on both platforms at the same time. Also, 1 second. Just so you're all aware while you're here, I'm doing a big-ass stream on Saturday. You're going to want to see this. You're going to want to see this. 1 second. Do I have... Oh, the photo's on my laptop. It's in the Discord. This Saturday, we're doing 5 victory conditions in 1 stream. Last time, a great bath would be very nice. 10 turns. I don't really need it in Baronaz, though. But it's a pretty critical city to keep growing. We're doing all 5 victory conditions in 1 stream. Took us 21 hours last time. We can start spying, which might be helpful. You can definitely lose loyalty in cities with... Maybe we should get on Victor for the spy promotions. How badly do I want the Great Bath? +3 housing and an amenity is where I like it. And I can put it on this tile I'm not doing anything with anyway. And that feels good. Can I just buy Emotep? Hello, Emotep. Fancy seeing you. Why are you putting an aqueduct down? Chat, did I click on this? Did I click on an aqueduct? I wanted Taj Mahal. We were building Taj Mahal next to this. No shot. Chat, why didn't you tell me I built an aqueduct next to my theater square. Not a commercial hub. What am I doing? What is the point of having 150 people here? At least make fun of me. At least someone get into the chat and be like, yo, VB, you idiot. I know you said you wanted to put the Taj Mahal in Paris, but you accidentally clicked aqueduct. I don't even know how you did that, you fool. Because aqueduct's up here, Taj Mahal's down here. What on earth? Oh my god. Yep, we ball. Everything is intentional. You're watching a big brain Civ player. For all of you, there's at least a couple in chat on YouTube right now I'm seeing, maybe on Twitch as well, that are tuning in for the first time because you saw my Civ 7 content today. I am sorry. I apologize. Please don't leave. I promise I'm worth it. I'm working on myself. I'm working on myself, and you're working on me. I'm getting better with you. Dear God, the shame of it. The absolute shame of what I've just done. Who the fuck wants an aqueduct here? Like, nobody. This is you. Like, I guess I'm getting a decent industrial zone. Sorry, okay, we're gonna get Kilwa. We're gonna Emotep Great Bath, Emotep part of Kilwa, and then I'll cry tonight or something, but... Did Sid Meier hack my game? That's gonna be Kilwa, isn't it? Jebba is Jebba. Okay, it's Jebba. Jebba's pretty good, though. Alright, hold up. Cartagena. Are you ready, Cartagena, for the 1, 2, 3, the thwack of Annunciation? All right, we're only 100 turns away from flipping it, but they've got a governor, so we're on the march. All right, just so I avoid more stupidity, don't actively build the Great Bath, please, because you're using Emotep on it, so you don't also need to build it. It's a waste. We're being efficient now. I'm locked in now, chat. I'm not even reading you. If I can't see you, you can't see me, because I was talking about Civ 7. This is what I get for early access, is people have questions and I want to be helpful because I think it's exciting, and then I make dumb mistakes like this aqueduct. Who wants this? Rapa Nui Petra City, please. All right, Will. For you, we'll build the Petra up here. Kotaku, I'm getting worried that our beloved Kilwa is going to be gone. All right, we're emo-tepping. We're emo-tepping Petra for Will. Everyone say thank you, Will. Frescoes. Do I want to put in the wonder card for Emotep? I do want to put in the wonder card for Emotep. I'll lose 8 Holy Site adjacency. Cartagena, -2. All right, Emotep, get in there, buddy. Okay, or don't. God, Sid Meier is out to get me today.
Yet in this
There's the Great Bath.
Civ, I
Good work.
pour in the waters of my love, and lack not to lose.
I'm so pumped you don't even know. I got you, Will. Will, we're vibes based.
I adore the sun that looks upon.
Uh-oh, someone's in Twitch chat trying to get me to buy viewers. No. You see, you don't buy viewers with money. You just play a video game very poorly in front of them while telling them you're really good at it. You gaslight them. I don't know why. Why are you trying to sell me viewers? I'm capable of gaslighting them myself. Thank you. I do get to ban people, though, and that's pretty fun. All right, we're banning false engagement. Yo, okay, can we talk for a second? They created their account today. If we're going to sell viewers, chat, if we're going to sell viewers, name your account false engagement. That's pretty rad. Okay, I'm timing out false engagement. Let's give him a chance to redeem himself. Maybe false engagement will change their ways. I doubt it, because it's probably not a real person. But you got to give people the opportunity. You're still playing on Settler and Chieftain and learning how things work? Hey, man, I can help you out. You know what I did to... You know what actually got me into streaming this? I was watching the game mechanic. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you something here. There's a lot of tutorial videos. I'm going to show you exactly how I learned to play Civ 6 on Deity, and it's even better because he did this before there was any game modes. So let's get 1 second here. I don't even know how to do this with my OBS. I'm just going to show everybody here how I learned to play Civ 6, and so everyone has that opportunity to do it how I did it. Now, how do I make this show up on OBS? First off, sorry, 1 second. This is great live streaming content. If you're wondering how to live stream, this is how you keep viewers' attention. You just let them look at your face looking at something that they can't see. It's live streaming 101. All right, Google, what is your problem? All right, what the hell? I'm getting there. Here we go, baby. Here we go. We found it. I'm going to show you right now how to learn how to play Civ. You're going to go to the Game Mechanics channel. All right. Hasn't posted in a while, but you're going to go to playlists. All of these videos, all of these, every single Civ. Look at this. New Frontier. He has a whole game that he played on stream for every single Civ. Isn't that crazy? I watched all of these. I had them on the background, the second monitor. The amount you learn just by like absorbing these videos is nuts. So TGM, the game mechanic, that's how I did it. I just had it on a second monitor. I watched it on stream live when I could. and I learned a lot. Very calm, very measured. The opposite of me. Very smart, not loud, great tutorial voice. Just really, really doing the Lord's work when it comes to sitting. These aren't tutorial videos, they're gameplays, but I think you learn a lot that way. Anyways, that's what I have to say about that. While we're here, though, I can show you what we're doing on Saturday, because now I know how to get my screen up on the screen. VanBradley Discord. If you're not... Whoa, we got a subscriber! Kyle J. Kyle J, don't make me cry! How you doing, buddy? Holy shit, Kyle J's here. I am probably single-handedly responsible for Kyle J defaulting on his credit card at least twice. I remember the good old days. Welcome in. All right, sorry, I'm in my Discord. I'm trying to find... If you're not in the Discord server, go to the Discord server, because it is popping. Announcements. Here we go. Here we go. This is me announcing everything to you. I know this is what you're here for. Sorry, I go back. I have 3 monitors, not enough to stream. I need 6. Boom, display capture. Huzzah. There we go. Look at this announcement. Civ 6 celebration. 5 victory conditions. 1 very long stream. I actually work for Universal as a tagline writer for films. Saturday, January 25th, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. Twitch or YouTube, I don't discriminate. Get in wherever you are. Sorry, that's my announcement. Finally, the Eleanor content we deserve for 24 months. God. Oh my God, I haven't had this feeling in a while where somebody who hasn't been around in the bit comes to say hi. Kyle, I missed you, bud. Just when I think I got it figured out, I figure out I don't. To be fair, I learned something new about Civ 6 today. I'm on hour 3000, so don't stress. If you're worried that you'll never figure out the game, then just like let that worry from your mind, because you will never figure out the game, but that's part of the point. All I can say is watch TGM videos. I'd like to think I have some good tutorials. Potato McWhiskey has some great tutorials. There's a lot of tutorials out there, but I think TGM videos, like on a second monitor, and you'll just absorb so much info. Because he literally thinks about every decision, and he talks about it out loud, and you just absorb so much that way. And what are we trying to do here? Civil engineering for some Wonder Prod would be nice. We are gonna go Kilwa, and we're gonna kind of go in a little unprotected, because we're gonna emotep Petra for Will. Because Will said we need to build Petra in Rapa Nui, and Will controls the stream now. So that's what we're doing. Kilwa's going here. I thought it would go down here, but that's a lake. Yeah, on top of the chateau. Sorry, chateau. Turns out I don't need you after all. We got a lot of chops. I kind of want to just lumber mill it all up. I mean, the Kilwa is really good. It's better to chop and get it than to not. But if I can get away with getting it quickly isn't important. It's just important we get it. And if I can get it with lumber mills and while building kind of an industrial zone afterwards. I mean, I've put that stupid aqueduct in now. Can you believe this? Can you believe I did this? That was meant to be a Taj Mahal. Is there a bigger downgrade from a Taj Mahal to an aqueduct you didn't want? Like, can you have misclicked something worse? I mean, just not lied to, but gaslit, uninformed by your audience that you've made such an error. Like, I stream to people because of this exact situation. And we're emotepping Petra and Rapa Nui for Will. Will, if we lose Kilwa because of this, you're going to have to face the wrath of the audience. I'm just kidding. Everyone here is really nice. Don't stress, Will. For lifespan, just go for a walk. Steel airship. Thanks for the follow. I'm okay at the game, but the one thing I can't seem to figure out right now is new settlements. I just end up placing wherever the game says you should. Don't stress about that. I think new settlements are the thing people are most eager to learn. I think it's actually a mechanic that's not overly important. Like, if you're just settling where the game tells you to settle, it's really not ideal. You should learn how to do better than what the game is telling you. But it's not like absolutely critical to you being successful. I think the things I would learn, I think the two things I would learn to be maximally successful early on is district adjacencies, knowing what districts to put next to each other to maximize what you're getting from them would be one thing I would put some time into. The second thing would be learning how to remove resources with builders, like learning how to chop out resources to get things that you want would be number 2. And then 3 would be learning all the victory conditions, like, and hyper focusing them. Like what is it about, like in a science victory, what do you need for that? And what do you not need? I find when I go play, this just happened the other day. I was watching one of my favorite streamers, Zealand. He was playing, he normally plays Football Manager, but he was playing Civ. And he was trying to win a game on Immortal for the first time. And so I go in and he's at war and he's like taking out his neighbor. And he has at least 12 bombards on the screen. Like this man was building a bazillion bombards. You know what I mean? And I was like in my head, and like he's just doing his thing. I'm obviously not going to go in chat and say anything. That's just rude. And he's having a good time. And vibes is also a great way to play Civ. But like, what are you doing? Like, what do you possibly need 12 bombards for? Like, even if the city, like, even if you can maximally set them up, is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Like, what do you need that many bombards for? I couldn't believe it. I was like, how does anyone build that many bombards? There's so much production and they're so unhelpful compared to the other options. And it's like, and so it's just learning, like, what do you need and what do you not need? Because you do not need 12 bombards. You need like 2 man-at-arms and a siege tower. And that'll get you the same thing as 20 bombards and free you up to do a whole bunch of other stuff. And so I think those would be the 3 things I would focus on if that's helpful. But yeah, the Zealand 12 bombard Nubia strat was so funny. I was having a great time. That stream was all vibes. If we can get Forbidden City, I'd be game for it. We're really ahead in culture, so any of these culture wonders we're unlocking before the AI. Oh! No, I forgot to emotep the Petra. Will, I'm sorry. Will, if this gets taken, it's not my fault. I'm distracted by myself. All right. Foreign Ministry, Intelligence Agency, Grandmaster's Chapel. Buy units with faith is pretty good. Spy and spy capacity is pretty rad. We're already allies with 2 people though, and I'm not going to use spies to take out loyalty, I don't think. I think it's Grandmaster's Chapel. Buying units with faith is just awesome. It's just fun. All right, we go Victor for spy promotions. Temple of Artemis is good. We're going to want to flip Vilnius at some point. And I do wonder if that's just helpful for that. The arena's not bad. Is Colosseum. Colosseum is still available. Ah, no flat tile. No flat tile, VB. You melon. You absolute melon. You could have put that here. And then built the Colosseum here. But you didn't do that, VB. But you didn't do that. Why didn't you do that? Let me guess. You were distracted by chat or something. Always blame the viewers, never yourself. I'm going to sauce down a good campus. Now, we're going hard at Cartagena. So we're going to want to start moving some of the great works of art up to Marseille. So we're going to need to build an art museum in Do we already have an art museum in Marseille? We already got an art museum in Marseille, yeah? I wish I could filter this. I don't want to view the Iliad, Sid Meier. Yeah, we're already maxed out in Marseille. Where's our other art? So it's movable from Paris. If it's movable from Paris, you want to get it up in Rapa Nui. Because that'll really hit these cities hard. Yeah. Chat, see? See, VB can cook. VB can absolutely cook. Did I use adding text? I try not to add too many map pids when I'm streaming. I'll just get them here and move them up. It just takes a long time, and I think it's, to be honest, I'm pretending like I'm mad at myself. It's more fun if you make mistakes on stream, I think. I could be wrong, but -13, yo, we're killing it. I could be wrong from the viewing point of view, but it's like, I think it's pretty funny when the streamers make really dumb mistakes because they're engaging with chat or whatever, or because they're just silly. Bonk.
Petra is
Will,
a brilliant display of
where's
man's
Will?
artistry,
Someone gift Will a
turning
membership.
barren rock into majestic wonder.
Where he's getting his Petra. What if Will's gone? That would have been the play, is to get in here, make me build the Petra, and then not even be here to witness its glorious hearth. Glad to see you still use chat as an excuse for your mistake. Oh, nothing's changed, Kyle. We're just more popular now. There's just more people to blame, which is great. Having a governor and still losing by 13. Yeah, Will almost went to bed, but he didn't. Because he saw the Petra coming. He knew I'd keep my word, and I knew he'd keep his. Okay, I thought that was Kilwa and was about to poop my pants. What the fuck died? Do we even have anything to kill? What? Was it Himiko? Oh, your scout was killed by a line infantry? All right. Sorry, scout. I mean, should I feel worse about that, or like what's going on? I need some builders down here. Do we have the builder card yet? Have we unlocked feudalism? What am I clicking? VanBradley, just stop clicking stuff and think about it for a second. Oh, we had feudalism like 100 years ago. Okay, so we'll buy builders next turn when it makes sense. We'll save up for an art museum. No fuss, no muss. I don't need the campus. I'm more interested in a commercial hub, actually. Yo! From the top rope commercial hub. Yo, whenever we loyalty flip Machu Picchu, this commercial hub is going to pop off. This is the loyalty flip Machu Picchu play. I'll tell people at work about this tomorrow. I don't know where you work. I don't know if that'll go over as well as you think. If I went to work and was like, chat. Okay, don't call your coworkers chat. They'll fucking hate that. Whoops. If I went to work and I was like, hello, fellow coworkers. You won't believe what happened to me last night. Oh my God, what happened? Will, what happened? I was on twitch.tv. What the fuck is Twitch, Will? You watch people play video games. Anyways, I was watching this guy from Vancouver. His name is Bradley. And he was playing Civ 6, and then I asked him to build the Petra, and he built the Petra. Oh. Okay, well.
If you would be so good and
unless you work at Firaxis or something. I don't know who's gonna... I'm sorry, Will, that was mean. I'm just trying to think if I went to work and was like, someone built the Petra in Civ 6, they'd be like... You want to know something cool? I had someone at work recognize me. They came up for a weekend. And it was a university group, which is not my usual forte. But there they were. And we put the builder card in, right? Yep. Oh, but we also want the wonder card in. Sorry, Great Artist Points. You're being moved for a second. And I saw him playing Civ. He was just on his laptop before he left, like in that morning playing Civ. So I went over and I just started talking to him about Civ or whatever. And then I kind of sat down, and he was like new to the game or whatever, and he was just asking me if I played Civ. And I'm like, oh yeah, like I could help you out if you want. So I helped him out for a bit. And he's like, wait a second, are you the same dude who did those tutorial videos? And I was like, yeah, that's me. And he just like, he thought he knew it was me, but obviously didn't believe that this one random guy on YouTube he watched could also be the person. Ooh, a great scientist. Like currently right, you know what I mean? Like the small world thing kicked in a little bit. It's like, that can't be the same guy. We want Victor down to Embrasure for a spy that starts with a free promotion. See, whoever said in YouTube they were new to Civ 6, you just learned that if you have Victor Embrasure promotion, your spies are going to get free promos when they get built. That's the kind of content I teach here. Just pure, unadulterated tips and tricks. We're going to take Cartagena, and it's going to feel immaculate. How is Kish alive? 12? 14? Oh, my God. Thessaloniki? 9? Okay, we're kind of just marching through Grand Columbia then for now. Are we on our way to the next golden age? It's a slow march, but we're getting there. Yeah, I really want to be able to do this without chopping. I mean, we can't see the kill wall going down anywhere else. It doesn't mean it's not. I got my first Civ 6 domination victory thanks to your videos. Jeremiah, I'm glad to have helped. You just go for the farm. I'm glad to. Yeah, this 8-pop is going to start putting more pressure. Boom, more science. I think we go for the Forbidden City. I mean, that's not a hot take. It's the best wonder in the game. That's a lie. It's probably in, like, the top 5. Does the anti-loyalty stuff work against allies? Yes, unless it's a cultural alliance. A cultural alliance blocks the loyalty mechanic. We've got research and economic. Did the guy you saw at work call it Kill Walk Kiss Your Mummy? No, maybe. I didn't ask. It didn't come up, but I'd like to believe that he did. I mean, that's what I'm calling it from now on. Have you built the Kill Walk Kiss Your Mummy? The Kill Walk Kiss Your Mummy? That's such a fun name. Have we flipped Pee Pee Kisses yet? Oh, that was the last game. And then we had to re-roll because the Oracle got stolen by Russia. That's right. Sorry. I'm thinking of a different game. I can't even remember what game we're in. That's the level of content you're here expecting. Kill Walk Kiss Your Mummy.
An architect should live as
That's pretty funny. We definitely still want to be friends with our homeboy so he doesn't come kill us. You'd think his citizens would be like, wait a second, can we just kill you with the fucking horses we got? And then they're like, nah, dude. No, we're not going to do that. Chat, I have 30K. Chat, we need to have a better relationship. All right, chat? I am only good at this game because I stream it live to people and gaslight you into thinking I'm good at it, but really it's just you telling me when I'm messing up so I do something different. If I have 33 niter just sitting in my bank account, we got to sell it. That's 21 gold per turn. Or if I got deals to be made, wheeling and dealing, I'm not in the mafia or whatever. All right? I don't know how to make these kind of financial trades. I need assistance at all times. So if you're ever wondering, does VB need help? Did he notice? Yeah, no, I didn't notice. Yes, you should say something. Like, VB, why haven't you sold all that niter that's just kicking around? You're not building any units. VB, your Diplo favor, your iron, your horses. See Grand Columbia. Hi, VanBradley, been loving your bit. I can't even talk. Hi, VanBradley, been loving your vids. Thank you. I appreciate that. I've been loving you loving my vids. I don't know which viewer you are, but every time I see the viewer number go up, I go, yay. Another satisfied watcher of VanBradley. Did anyone else think it was really funny in my most recent video that I mentioned we were 975,000 or subscribers away from 1 million? I thought that was so funny. As I was editing it, I was like, should I keep this in? And I started laughing like this, and I was like, yeah, I keep it in. Oh, it was so funny. Like, every YouTuber asks for subscribers for like 10 seconds because it works. Like, it absolutely works. Like, the amount of subscribers you gain when you do like a little 30-second plug is probably 1,000% more than if you don't. But I always try and make it like a fun part of the experience instead of just being like, please subscribe. 975,000 away from 1 million just struck me as like far enough away that it's insane to mention it, but 25,000 is like not insignificant, so it kind of still sounds like, oh, okay, at least he's got 25 in the bag. I don't know, I just thought it was so funny. Cartagena! Yeah, that's right. Why are you happy about this? Stop smiling. I just took over your whole empire.
astronomy is much more.
That's a lie. I mean, it's a big get, though. That's 11 population now going. Yeah, Gaia kill. This is where the steamroll starts rolling. Okay, we got Alhambra. That's a policy card slot. We are keeping this. When was the last time we built the Alhambra? Is that the policy card slot, or am I just misremembering which wonder gives it to you? I'm misremembering what wonder gives it to you, so don't listen to me. It is distinctly not a policy slot. Again, top tier gameplay only here. Ursus, Crustus, and Lord Skullington. I have not seen Ursus, Crustus, or Lord Skullington. You genuinely subscribe because of that comment, and now I can talk about Petra at work? You're a pilot, a bit of a captive audience? All right. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We are going to be flying at 35,000 feet today. That is our cruising altitude. It's the best mix of speed and fuel usage. We are going to hit a bit of turbulence over the Atlantic Ocean on our way into London Heathrow. But good news is on the ground, it's meant to be 10 degrees and sunny weather. Also, I was watching a Civilization 6 stream last night, and my man VanBradley built the Petra. Please remember to put your seatbelt on or turn up your tray table and put your phone on airplane mode. Does that sound kind of like how it's going to go? I honestly, where do I go to get hired to do an airplane announcement? I think they should pay people for that. I know they get the flight attendant or the captain, or they... You're frightened? Frightened? That was awesome. I nailed that. No shit. Chat, are you frightened? I thought that was great captain voice. No, don't. I thought I killed that. Chad, did I not kill that? You're not flying them? I thought that was like very neutral. Okay. Well, that was humbling then. I'll go to Vilnius for the whistle banking. I am humbled because I felt like... This is why I'm not an actor. I did a lot of acting when I was a kid. It's probably why I'm not in any movies. It's like I get out of the audition and I'm like, I fucking killed that. And then the guy's like, yep, no callback. And you're like, what? Mr. Agent, are you sure? Because I really felt like I nailed that one. All right, now we got to move some more. Now, what are the next cities we're flipping? It's got to be Caracas, Pagoda, Guayaquil. Like, we're just leaving. Gilgamesh has got some loyalty nonsense happening. So does our homie over here, Basil. So we got to just move stuff to Cartagena. So we save up a turn and get... Can I get an art museum this turn? We're close. Bonk. Okay, there's an art museum. We get the art museum. Easy. And then we go up from... No, not Rapa Nui. We go up from Marseille to Cartagena. Rapa Nui's already in a good spot for Guayaquil. Yeah, and then we're just pushing Cumania, Guayaquil, Pagoda is our next gap. Especially the fuel efficiency blurb. Oh, you want to know the smartest I've ever felt? Is that I figured that out for myself. We were just like at a friend group, like at a bar or whatever, talking about why airplanes cruise. Like, if the air is thinner or whatever, why don't they just keep going higher? Like, why do we go at 35,000 or whatever? And I figured it must have something to do with fuel efficiency. Like, there's got to be the perfect medium between all of these different factors. Like the pleasantness of the experience, like in terms of turbulence, all of the communicative technologies, the fuel efficiency or whatever. And then we Googled it and it was like point number one had something to do with fuel efficiency. And I was like, yes, genius, VanBradley. I've never felt smarter than that day, which maybe says something about me, but I felt on top of my game. All right, give us Cumania now. I'll do a research alliance. Wow. Or don't give us Cumania.
The real use human nature.
You're gonna flip to this schmuck? I mean, Gilgabro's nice and sexy and has big arms. Well, we got the loving, baguettes. I couldn't think of anything else. We got baguettes, okay? That's what we have. It's also oxygen content as the airplane comes through. Okay, sure. There's oxygen content at play. This is a learning stream. If you thought you were coming here to watch video games, you're actually here to learn about airplanes and how they work. Like, to be honest, let's be real for a second. It's fucking crazy. I don't know why I'm swearing all of a sudden. It's crazy that we can fly. Have you ever thought about that? Have you ever gotten onto an airplane and gone, what a miracle this is? That I can just fly anywhere. Tomorrow, I can get on my magical rectangle and spend my numbers, my acquired accumulated numbers, and hop on a giant metal tube with wings on it, and I will be in London by morning. I could do that now. Isn't that insane? That's crazy. Like, it's mental. Like, if you explain that to somebody from like 1810, oh my God. Boeing is also surprised. At this point, Boeing's every time one lands, they're like, "Yes, nailed it. That one's working." That's so funny. Imagine telling that to Boeing yesterday and a man from 1810. It's really the same reaction you're after. Oh, Jesus, that was funny. AK Turbo, what's up? All right, it's only 8:20. I still got to go to the gym tonight as well. Oh, my boss just replied to me about something I sent him this morning. Clutch prompt response from the old boss there. He just sent a thumbs up emoji 10 hours later at 8:30 at night. All right, I'm not giving you any of my deals. Concorde flew a lot. I heard one of the reasons we can't fly the speed of sound is because it's loud. Or like we can't, what are they called? I mean, not the speed of sound, but it breaks the sound barrier. See, this is where my knowledge stops, where I'm clearly just not able to articulate what I mean. Something about, so we want to, I mean, we do want one in Cartagena. And I'll put the other two in Marseille. Something about like the really fast flights, it was too loud. And like people couldn't like hear properly if they were on the ground or whatever. Sonic booms faster than light. No, we're not flying faster than light. That would be tough. I don't know how tough that would be, but that sounds pretty difficult. I'm not an expert on light, but I do know it's fast. Hey, we're still building this kill wall, by the way. I got kind of distracted by airplanes, but we're still doing fine. When will the Civ 7 embargo end? So there's a couple of embargoes. A Civ 7 review embargo, February 3rd. So on February 3rd, I'm going to post a YouTube video and do a live stream. And both of those will be around, is Civ 7 good or bad? And should you buy it, yes or no? And I'll answer any question. So as soon as the review embargo is over, I will make myself fully available for like a whole section of a day just to answer questions to make sure people can make informed purchasing decisions based on my experience. I'm sure people will want to listen to other people as well. But that'll be the 3rd. On the 5th is the streaming embargo. So that's one day before the early access for the public. And so obviously all day on the 5th will be streaming Civ 7. Do I work on the 5th? No, I took that week off. Sorry, I'm off the 3rd and the 5th. I was like, wait a second. What if I work? I took that week off. So we're good in the hood. We'll be streaming on the 5th. And then we're just into normal content. Discourses on the Libby. Yeah. I should have put this. Okay, well, I regret using the Artiste now because it takes 10 turns to move those. But alas, we all make mistakes, don't we? Anyways, also, I should show you quickly. I mean, buy it or don't buy it. I'm not trying to shill specifically. But while people are here and while we're talking about Civ 7, I do want to show people that my genius does know no ends. Because I want to show you the sexiest line of merch you'll ever see in your goddamn life. If you're looking for a t-shirt or something, if you don't have any clothes, if you're watching this stream in pajamas and you have nothing to wear, boom. Look at this. Look at this. Nope, that's not what I wanted. 1 second. Can I just make this a little smaller so I can also see it? There we go. Perfect. Look how clever my merch is. I thought it was really clever. Like a little bit of VB action, a little bit of Roman numeral 7 action. Look at that. That model definitely knows she's wearing a VB7 beanie. That model knows what's up. And then the regular logo stuff is cool, but I'm kind of in on this. Do you need a bucket hat? Does anyone need a bucket hat? This is Canadian dollars, by the way. So if you're wondering why it's like $10 American and $1 billion, it's because it's Canadian. We avoided, can we talk about it? One day in, we've avoided tariffs so far. Is that up for discussion? We've done it so far. Anyways, shilling time over. The merch is still tariff free for another day. I don't know how long we're going to make it before everyone in Canada is just poor. But we survived today, which is funny. We did it. Good work, team. Hello. Did I lose weight? I have. I do it every year. Check back in August, and I'll be like 30 pounds heavier again. It's because of my work is really physical, but I only work for certain parts of the year. So that's why I'm going to the gym again tonight. I need to be in max physical shape for March. My 30th birthday is also in April, and so I want to be in really good shape through my 30th birthday. And then I kind of sleaze out a bit over the summer. Things get stressful. I eat a lot of junk, have a few beers, and then I just do it all again in the winter. So what I should do is take a bunch of thumbnails and update my Hinge profile in April. This is going to be the smart play, I think. Are we really getting this kill wall? Can I just say for everyone that's here, this has been such a fun stream. Like, I didn't know what to expect coming home from work. Kind of getting in, playing some Civi 6. You never know how that's going to go. But tonight's been fun. I've accidentally blocked Twitch chat, so I don't know if you're saying anything, but...
Kilwa is one of the most
what day in April is my birthday? Do you also want my credit card information? It's April 10. April 10. You know what happened to me in school one time? One time when I was younger, I mean, I still have a massive crush on Emma Watson, but when I was in like grade 3 or whatever, when we all went to see Harry Potter or something, my friend had vaguely remembered that Emma Watson's birthday was in April. And so they told me that I had the same birthday as Emma Watson, and like 10-year-old me thought that was cool as shit. And then I found out it was like 5 days later or something. I was like, oh, thanks, friend. That's, I mean, less cool. It's like the same month isn't really... That's like less fun, I think.
It is necessary.
Like, I mean, we're both Aries, I guess, if that's something. Hey, we got Killa, by the way, so our culture's going through the roof now. Sorry, Emma Watson distracted me. I'll blame chat and I'll blame... Where'd our third culture city-state go? Oh, we flipped it. That's right, we got Rapa Nui. Oh, I didn't really think this through, did I? Because then if we keep flipping the city-states, Kilwa is going to be less good. All right, well, let's double up science then. We got 2 cultures. Let's try and double up science. Engineer went through the same April thing. I feel like people in April, we all trauma bonded over thinking we had the same birthday as Emma Watson and then not having the same birthday as Emma Watson. April 9th? Hell yeah, Spooky Penguin. The annual catfish play. What's your postal code, VB? I want to send you something. It's like, aha! I don't think I'd ever get it. Like, I know so many streamers who have like PO boxes where their homies can just send them things. Can you imagine what people would send me? I don't even want to think about it. I'm going for Forbidden City. No one can stop me. No one's even unlocked it yet. Are we not flipping Thessalonica? Is that it's plus 2.5. Okay, that was plus 25. I was like, there's no way. Okay, so Bogota and Caracas. Bogota is the first domino to fall in the domination aspect of this victory. So that's exciting. We still have so many lumber mill options here. It's going to be sad when we're out of builders or out of monumentality. There's some good options in Rapa Nui too. Let's get that population up. Yeah, get those dyes, baby! How else are we going to make our clothes look good? Yeah, you just keep chipping away at buildings. Everything's fine. Everything's going okay. We're doing well. Get some lumber mills. A 3D printed maple leaf. See, but for every 3D printed maple leaf with the Roman numeral 7 on it, I'm going to get some nonsense. I'm the kind of person that people find it funny to send prank stuff to. For sure. I'm the kind of personality to be like, I bet you VB would like this. It's particularly cold in Canada right now. It was like fine today. Today was like just the normal amount of cold. It's currently 1 degree. What is that in Fahrenheit? Homies, help me out. It's going to be -2 by the time I go to the gym. I don't know how to change my weather app to Fahrenheit. That's like 0 to somewhere between. It's -12 Celsius. Celsius to Fahrenheit. I think we should all just get on one temperature. I'd prefer it to be Celsius because Fahrenheit is a bunch of nonsense. But, you know, I'll take it. I guess it doesn't matter as long as we're all on the same page. 33 degrees Fahrenheit is like the temperature today, and it was normal. I'd say like normal cold. Like I didn't feel cold. I was just like, oh, this is cold. Let's get some niter in the Empire.
It is necessary.
0, yeah, 32. I'm learning how. Okay, yep, chat. I should have just waited for chat to respond because I looked up from my calculator and saw that 9 people had said 32. It was in the low 30s Fahrenheit today. There. How does that feel? Take that, chat. Haha! Covered all your opinions in one go. Funny how many people gave me a different answer for how much 1 Celsius, though. We got anywhere from 32 to 34. What's real? Chat, do we know what's real? I swear if we didn't already have established temperatures, like temperatures in daylight savings time would be like attacked for being woke nonsense or something. There's got to be someone out there that just hates temperature, you know? I'm not subscribing. I'm not subscribing to temperature. I'm a sovereign citizen. I don't subscribe to temperature. You measure things in Fahrenheit. Screw you. It's 1,000,000 degrees spaghetti monster. 33.8. See, now we're getting specific. I'm starting to think temperature is a bunch of woke nonsense. People... If people have slightly different answers, it must mean we're in a culture war about Fahrenheit. Oh, yeah, see? It's 274 Kelvin. I'm a Kelvin truther. Get out of here with your Celsius nonsense either. Kelvin heads only. All right, workshop. I like a workshop. Oh, you know, I like more than a workshop, though. We should get one archaeological museum. Baroness is pretty quickly going to not be holding great works of art anyway. We should get at least one archaeologist, like, picking up cool bones and stuff. Well, now it's awkward. Like, what do? We don't need anything. I don't mind Reina. Just hang out and rap the worst possible city. Maybe. Sure. I did a mental estimate of 34. That's pretty close. All right. -2 Fahrenheit. Jesus. I mean, that's not quite as bad because I know that, like, Celsius and Fahrenheit get closer as they hit -40. Like, -40 is the crossover where the X goes in the other direction. But, I mean, that's still cold as balls, man. That's cold. Look at these beautiful farms. 313 culture already? This could not be going better. Chat, are you feeling this?
Tactics mean doing colonialism.
Tactics mean doing colonialism. That's right, Sean Bean. That wasn't a well-timed accidental cut or anything. Tactics mean doing colonialism. Colonialism. That's how you have to say it. How much do you think I have to pay for access to be the narrator for Civ 8? Do you, chat, be honest here. I don't want to get into the microtransactions. I don't want Civ to have a single other transaction other than me purchasing the game. However, for every rule there must be an exception. How many of you would pay $3.99 for the VanBradley narrator pack? Or if I'm not your cup of tea and you're here checking the stream out and you're like, I'm never coming back, any content creator pack. I would record every line of dialogue for Civ 7 if there was a $3.99 content creator pack. We can donate the money to charity. You know, we don't need to make this a paid thing. I always think about how Boromir is talking to me when I play Civ. There's got to be something for like a charity event or whatever. We can get somebody in there to narrate some Civ. My favorite idea I've ever heard is to have Philomena Kunk narrate all of Civ, and then have like every 100 lines, just a random line be narrated by her, just in the mix between her and Gwendo Christie. I would poop my pants in laughter every time. I would pay money to have random narrators. See, this is why I need to apply for the branding team at 2K. Because I think I have ways to get the microtransactions in there in a way people want to spend the money. And in a way that's genuinely fun. Like, do I want to pay $1 billion for like a map skin in a game or whatever? No. Do I want a Civ Battle Pass? Absolutely not. Do I want to hear Potato McWhiskey narrate the game to me? Absolutely. I've already got a microphone. I can just start recording lines. Just give me a script.
What can be labeled?
Here, I'll show you with give me a line. 1 second here. Is there something? Okay, well, I'll find lines later. I'll practice later and then get back to you. And we can do a trial run. I'll pitch it to 2K. I have a contact at 2K for the Civ 7 like early access stuff, just if we find any bugs or any feedback or whatever. And I'll definitely use that privilege appropriately to chat about narrating opportunities in the future. Sorry, VanBradley. We were actually hoping you would just preview the game. You could avoid making overtures about future business investments. Philomena Kunk would be brutal in the best. I am fond of pigs. How do I do the what kind of pizzazz should I give the pigs line? I'm fond of pigs. I'm fond of pigs? You could do it like a little confused. Really? I'm fond of pigs? See that acting range I just sent there? I went for like a boring, dry, monotonous, and a confused. See, I got a whole 2 ranges in my acting capability. Were either of those done well? Who knows? We're cruising 160 science now. It's not even updating here. That's how good we are. It doesn't even want to tell the other AI on the thingy. All right, are we flipping Gaia kill? Gaia kills 2 turns, but Goda's still a bunch. Carcass is 2 turns. So 2 turns, we're going to own Grand Columbia. I think I should report it as a bug. See, now you're getting into the legalese loopholes that I like. Sorry, I thought it was a bug. I thought there was meant to be a content creator narrative pack option, but I didn't see it. Oh, you want to know something really cool? You want to know the coolest thing that's happened in the Civ 7 early access? One of the people in and amongst the Firaxis and 2K crew that I've been communicating with during this process signed off an email to me as a yeehaw. You know how much I loved that? I want you to know that if you ever email me, it needs to be signed off yeehaw, comma, your name. Yeehaw. What in the American is going on? I loved it. I've never been happier getting to the end of an email. +4 on a Petra tile, though, and we built it for Will and everything. I'm going for the +3. I don't want to damage Will's Petra. You know how much Will loves the Petra. Oh! Eat my shorts, Gran Colombia. You don't even know what's going on, do ya? You don't even know what's going on. All right, I think that's going to do it for this stream. I got to go to the gym so I can be in shape for work, so then I can, drink more beers in May. And then gain the weight again. And then if I gain the weight again, I can lose the weight again. Thank you all for showing up. How many people are here? It's still about 150? Yeah, still about 150, which is awesome. Thank you all for hanging out today. I really appreciate it. We got a like button. We got a subscribe button. We got wherever you are, there's buttons to press if you want to stick around for the next time. We will probably stream this again tomorrow night. So if you want to see the end of this game, I want to make sure we get it done and dusted well before more Civ 7 stuff is coming out. So I think we'll finish this up tomorrow night likely. But I think that'll be it. That'll be all. I appreciate you all. So did I save the game? We got to make sure we save the game. Yeah, we did. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. We'll see you next time, everybody. Much love. Bye. Yeehaw. Yeehaw, everybody.